Say what you got to say. We'll crucify you. But nowadays, free speech is kind of like, is it even a thing? I mean,
yo, that was super deep of Coconuts.
Yeah.
Why
That's
is
amazing.
Coconuts there? Coconuts, you're the co-host, man.
Your name is First.
Fresh.
Fresh. It's Fresh and Fit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, they call them coconuts. That is hilarious. Shout out to coconuts.
That's a whole other discussion.
I was
But
picking coconuts in Barbados.
yeah.
His sidekick in this spot is one of the dumbest people, like, I think, on the planet. The fact that this guy has, like, a quote job hosting a talk show, it blows my mind.
Days that you don't want to put into work are the best. You actually get the best results when you put into work when you don't want to work out.
Oh, no. Coconuts are your divorce.
Oh my God.
No. Coconuts are your divorce.
And just because there's a white guy saying coconuts, Pug CEO be saying coconuts, apparently, because I don't watch their shit, but in this video. He just keep this in mind. He keeps saying coconuts, not the white guy. So keep that in mind. I don't want y'all thinking the man is racist.
Oh, no. Coconuts are your divorce. Is it even a thing?
No, on interesting.com, you only get back at 73%
Yeah, man.
because you
This
come
is
from
tough,
North Africa and you don't
because,
put me in the sub-Saharan. Shut the
People are
fuck
listening
up.
to this, you know? You might put him in the friend zone because, wait, where does this guy stand? Is he like, like, kind of like, it's hard to teach a old dog.
What? Yo, y'all hit the like button, yo. Y'all hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. And hit the like button, y'all. We're going to have some fun today. And we're not specifically talking about Fresh and Fit. We're talking about this type of cornball content. Is this cornball content finally going away? And what are these cornballs going to make money off of if the cornball content goes away? So this is what we're talking about, not specifically these two cornballs, but the cornball red pill community altogether.
New tricks, right? Living the American dream. And also as well,
He's basically just a part of the wall setting. He won't look at her. Look at her.
we didn't miss a day, honestly.
Coconuts in Barbados.
It's tough. We gave up so much to is it even a thing? Give you guys value.
Yeah. That's a whole other discussion.
I was
But
picking coconuts in Barbados.
yeah.
The fuck you take?
Coconuts in Barbados. They're picking coconuts in Barbados.
I told you the pug dude be saying coconuts in Barbados.
He's just a part of the wall setting. He won't look at her. Look at her.
We didn't miss a day, honestly.
Coconuts in Barbados.
It's tough. We gave up so much to is it even a thing? Give you guys value.
Yeah. That's a whole other discussion.
I was
But
picking coconuts in Barbados.
yeah.
The fuck you take?
Coconuts in Barbados. They're picking coconuts in Barbados.
Do you want to expand on that there? He's like
I think he just points at him. It's like, what's on your mind?
yeah.
Picking coconuts. And
So coconuts is on his mind.
Barbados. What's that?
So double date with me and Myron is gonna be insane, guys. Check it out on the vlog channel. Yep. It's current status.
Dude, Coconuts is so interesting. He goes, is it even a thing anymore?
Yeah.
Wait, are coconuts a thing anymore? Oh my God.
Thing?
Dude, that's a good question. Is it?
Think about this, right? A girl woman today.
In all honesty, I can't remember the last time I seen a coconut. When was the last time y'all seen coconuts, y'all? In person. Coconuts may no longer be a thing for real. This is crazy. What's going on October 3074?
And she's like,
What's up, Kanal?
you're a cool guy. You're not bad at all. And what happens is a lot of times is like, she might be with you. She might like you. You're kind of boring now. Grass may be green on the other side.
I don't think Pug CEO goes to the supermarket. So he wouldn't see him in the supermarket. I don't think he goes to the supermarket.
Say, yo, you saved my life.
No
yo,
one
you sent me a
sends
picture of
stuff
credit
to
score.
them like that.
Yo,
Don't even listen to them.
My girl is making sandwiches now, or whatever it is, right?
I highly doubt anybody is writing them emails saying that you made my girlfriend make a sandwich.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. This man literally said somebody sent Myron an email saying, because of you, my girl now makes me sandwiches. Like, what?
And what happens is a lot of times is like she might be with you, she might like you, you're kind of boring out. Grass may be green on the other side.
Say, yo, you saved my life.
No
yo,
one
you sent me a
sends
picture of
stuff
credit
to
score.
them like that.
Yo,
Don't even listen to them.
My girl is making sandwiches now, or whatever it is, right?
I highly doubt anybody is writing them emails saying that you made my girlfriend make a sandwich. The Fresh and Fit podcast never actually teaches men the art of dating, the art of courting women or getting women. They only give you the aftermath of once you obtain the woman and what to do with her then. So instead of sitting around listening to people like this who have no proximity to women or probably haven't touched a woman in years, what men actually need to do is get off the internet and go out to bars and commingle with women, commingle with women, commingle with women. Men have adopted and put women on this very high pedestal, so much so that they feel like that they are unattainable and they begin to envy women. So much so that they feel like that they are unattainable and they begin to envy women. So much so that they feel like that they are unattainable and they begin to envy women.
See, the women that Fresh and Fit has on their podcast are usually OF models, right? And a typical guy walking around is not going to approach a woman that looks like an OF model, because in their minds, the only way that they can see an OF model or a woman that has a certain amount of level of attraction naked is on OF, right? So that's what she's saying. Fresh and Fit puts unattainable women, unless you pay, in front of all of these incels on a normal basis, where the men actually idolize these women to the point where, get this, where they start being envious of the women. That's the thing. Incels are envious of what women don't have to do in order to get male attention versus what a man has to do in order to get female attention. So they end up getting to the point where they start looking at women as their direct competition. And now they're like, well, as long as we black men make more money than black women, I'm happy. That's really what she's saying right here. And this part right here is so sad.
High pedestal, so much so that they feel like that they are unattainable and they begin to envy women. So much so that they feel like that they are unattainable and they begin to envy women. So much so that they feel like that they are unattainable and they begin to envy women. And when you envy women, then you want to defeminize them and make them into your perpetual slaves.
That part. Remember, these cornballs are so against the feminist stuff, right? And it's like they spend so much time and energy trying to make women no longer be feminine. See, me in particular, women are annoying as hell. Women do stupid ass stuff, right? But I welcome it because that's what a woman is. I don't want to be with a dude. I want to be with a woman. So even though women do dumb shit and they're annoying and all these other things, I wouldn't want it in any other way. So the thing about it is, when these men start looking at women as adversaries, as the problem, they stop looking at themselves as the problem. See, the problem is these incels don't think that they're a part of the problem. We all are part of their biggest problem, including me. All of us as Black people are part of this damn problem. Some bigger than others. Are women a bigger part of the problem? Yes, because they have the ability to make fatherless kids, and then they raise these fatherless kids to be dumb, dysfunctional, stupid, and they run around breaking in cars and breaking in houses and shooting people and stuff because they're emotionally screwed up because they were raised by a woman. So yes, they are a bigger part of the problem. But because everybody has been paying so much attention to women being the problem, at some point, a lot of y'all men are no longer realizing that y'all are a big part of the problem too. Y'all are, as Black men in particular, y'all are at the bottom of the barrel. And the reason why I'm saying y'all instead of us is because I make, I make a nice amount of money every year. So I'm not in that income range that the typical man is in. So the average income range for Black people, not just Black men, Black people, is $51,000. And I did a show about this the other day. And sadly, these incel men, not fresh and fit, their audience, they're okay with being broke. But guess what? Women aren't okay with being broke. Because if you sit around and just listen to women, whether it's smart or dumb, they spend a lot of energy trying to excel. I got a degree, and they always trying to take another class, which is somewhat of a coping mechanism. So it's not really that they want to make more money. But if you listen to Black women and then you listen to Black men, which group of people between women and men, Black women, Black men, who talks about wanting to excel higher more? Drop it in the chat. Between men and women, Black men and Black women, which gender talks about and actually lives to make more money? And you see it, you don't see the money, but you see them trying to make more money. Which gender, Black men or Black women? Who do you see it from more on social media? Who is taking another course or getting a graduate degree or getting another degree or doing this or doing that, or who seems like they're more ambitious? Whether they are or not, whether they are making all this money or not, isn't the point. Who mentally seems to want to excel higher? Men or women, y'all? Black men or Black men? Women, I mean. So, all right, Professor says women are ambitious. Shira says, one time they say women are hypergamous. That's how women are blah, 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 blah. Then they say women only want money. They're gold diggers. Exactly. Make it make sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And okay, Mitch says women are more ambitious. Rudy says women are more ambitious. Come on, y'all, because I want to see what the majority of y'all say. I wish I knew how to put together a poll, but I don't know how to do it. Pause. Other people be doing polls. I don't know how to put together a damn poll, so I don't know how that shit works. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't know how to put together a poll. So I would put together a poll, but until I learn how to do that, y'all comment who is the most ambitious between Black men and Black women. So the majority of the people that have commented already are saying women. I just want to see, will anybody say men? Because I don't see Black men being ambitious at all. Who's more ambitious, y'all? All right, so let's keep going.
High pedestal, so much so that they feel like that they are unattainable, and they begin to envy women. So much so that they feel like that they are unattainable.
Sorry, y'all. I keep going back too far.
to defeminize them and make them into your perpetual slaves, which you can't do if you don't actually get women. So,
or if you don't actually make any money. So wisdom says women also. So nobody has said men. So it's not just me. I ain't just making up stuff, but I agree with y'all sentiment in the chat. Women overall are more ambitious than men. Now, are men making more money than women? Yes, because it's a natural thing. A man can drive a forklift, a man can drive a bus, a man can like do more physical labor jobs and make more money. And the average woman can't do some of these physical labor jobs or don't choose to because they're women. So they have to work jobs that pay less money, like secretaries and shit. You know, so naturally women make less money because of, you know, biology. But if you sit back and listen to them, women are more ambitious than men. And that's an actual problem.
instead of podcasts like this, just go outside and touch some grass and go talk to a woman.
Coconut's girlfriend has sadly deleted all the photos of them together. Do you usually take your side girls to meet your mom and buy her presents for her birthday?
So right here, for those who don't know, some of y'all don't know the whole story, but Pug CEO, the other cornball of the Fresh and Fit podcast, he actually got in a relationship with a prostitute, an Asian prostitute, and literally took her to go see his mother. And this is him and the prostitute right here. And they bought a gift for his mother.
Video. She bought her really a wonderful mother's gift. Seems serious.
Yes, bro. Many girls have met his mom. If I'm going to break the fucking bubble to you,
I'm sure that's true. Walter, you do not strike me as a dude who brings girls around your mama.
So it's not just about bringing women around your mom. You're bringing prostitutes around your mom. And how do I know she's a prostitute? Literally, they both said it. Like Myron has been dogging this woman for I don't know how long, because guess what? Something y'all may not know is this idiot got this prostitute pregnant. So he got this prostitute pregnant, took this prostitute to his mama so that he can get it. This is what I'm talking about. And then she gets pregnant. He lies to her saying, hey, I want you to have my baby. And then he gets her pregnant, and then he don't want her to be pregnant no more. So she finally gets rid of the baby. And now, you know, but this shit is crazy.
Yeah,
so I'm going to say it for him. Look, many girls have met his mom. That's number one.
Is that right, Walter?
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Hold on. That's a funny thing. Walter, how many girls meeting your mom? Damn.
Many girls have met his mom. Okay, so
how
that's
many girls meeting your mom, Walter? Respect
Walter doesn't want to answer.
Respect your mama's time, man.
So let me break this down a little bit. Let me start right here. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody watching, make sure to hit the like button. Let's start here. Like I said, this isn't specifically about these cornballs. This is about the whole arena of cornball content. Okay, it's called marsupial content. Everybody type in the word marsupial content, because I want y'all to be familiar with this word. I am against marsupial content, not just Fresh and Fit. I don't care about no damn Fresh and Fit. They're cornballs. But the marsupial content is literally hurting children. And that's the reason why the government is after them, because children are being affected by these weirdos. Okay. So let's get started right here. The cornball red pill mess, the reason why it's so popular in the first place is simple. When women, I want y'all to think about this. This is the reason why this cornball content is so popular, and it's why it's so destructive to young people. Think about this. When women get discarded by men that she thought loved her, right? Oh my God, you broke my heart. Oh, I'm so sad. Where do the women go when they get dumped or discarded or treated like crap? They go to their friends, right? Women have a very safe space to be vulnerable for or in front of her friends, right? She gets dumped by a dude. What does her homegirl say? Oh, girl, you're worth more. You can do better than him. You know, he was the problem. You didn't do anything wrong. You're so pretty, right? So women have this group of dysfunctional women that are going to lie to her and say all this stupid shit to her and make her feel good about herself, even though she's probably fat, dysfunctional, problematic, and a bad picker of men, right? But the women aren't going to say all that. They pander to their friend, right? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree with that. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree that when a woman deals with a man and things don't go right, whether it's her fault or his fault, her friends are going to pander to the girl. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree with that. So she always has her girlfriends to surround her, and she can be vulnerable, and her friends will lie to her and say it's his fault, blah, 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 right? So here's my point. Do men have this same type of group or friend group where a man who gets dumped by a woman can go to his homeboys and they'll emotionally soothe him like women have girls to emotionally soothe her? Do men have this group like women where they just crowd around them and like, you know what, man, it's her fault, man. You're better than her. You'll find a better woman than her. Do men have this? Do men have people to pander to him when his girlfriend breaks up with him or she cheats on him or has sex with the next door neighbor or something? No, they don't. So men, unlike women, do not have friends that are going to emotionally soothe the man that just got hurt by a woman. Right. We men don't have anybody to emotionally soothe us like women. But y'all might feel sad, like, why don't men have this? We don't supposed to have this. Because in most cases, the reason why our relationship ended is because of us. We did something stupid. Same reason why if a woman gets dumped, it's because of her. He got tired of her ass. She either didn't listen, was too damn annoying, wasn't cooperative, or just stupid altogether, or argumentative, and he just got tired of that shit. So whether it's a woman or it's a man, it's usually the man or the woman's fault why they got dumped. They don't need anybody to emotionally soothe them and lie to them and make them feel like they're the prize. No, go get therapy, you idiot. Y'all see what I'm saying? So when y'all are like, oh, men don't have anybody to go to, we don't supposed to have somebody to go to. We don't supposed to be sitting around whining about no damn woman. So with all that being said, men do not have this emotional soothing that women have. So where does this sad, hurt, no friend having incel go to get emotionally soothed? They go to the red pill cornballs. They go to the red pill cornballs. Because at any time I can go on somebody's, I can go on my live, you know, you go on YouTube, you can just look up live, and it's going to be a whole bunch of dudes on YouTube on a big ass panel, be like 10 different dudes on a panel whining about women. That is where the incels go when they're lonely, can't get a woman, mad that women don't want them, or get dumped by a woman. They get on YouTube and it's a whole panel. It's all these channels of losers with 2,000 subscribers just crying about women all day. Oh, modern women, these modern women, yeah, all of them been hurt. All of them done got dumped. Or the other group can't get no ass to save their lives and they tired of jacking their dick. So they sit around, they be up all night because sometimes I have late live streams, right? We be on here till like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock sometimes, right? And then when I get off, I might just get on YouTube and see what's going on. And here we go. No women in sight. See, there's nothing wrong with being on a panel where it's women and men, y'all having fun, talking or whatever. But if you go on YouTube like 12 o'clock in the morning, you'll just see a whole bunch of dudes just on panels complaining about women all night. I don't know how long they be on because I don't watch that shit. But they be on all night just whining about women all night. But that is what this red pill cornball space has done. It gives men a place to be emotionally soothed like a bitch. And this is one of the reasons why black men are so soft, because they are getting pandered to by men. I don't need no man to pander to me. I'm not no goddamn woman. I don't need nobody to pander to me. I don't need my woman. Yes, I need my woman to be like, baby, I love you. I want to be with you. You're amazing. Thank you for everything you do for me. But I don't want no random woman to tell me on YouTube that I'm worth more or whatever the hell they be saying. Or I don't need no man to tell me that it's the women's fault. That shit is gay to me. But it is what it is. So the red pill cornballs is like thousands of marsupial mammals, because they're not even men, they're not even males, they're marsupials. That's the new word. They're not men, they're marsupials. They're marsupials. And for anybody who doesn't know what a marsupial is a mammal whose members are born incompletely developed and are typically carried and suckled in a pouch in their mother's belly. So these red pill dudes aren't in their mother's belly. They're in the belly of Fresh and Fit. And Fresh and Fit, they suckle off of Fresh and Fit's titties. Fresh and Fit, I just said it, Charles. So Fresh and Fit is carrying them. And when they find a woman to be with, they actually look for a mother figure so he can suckle off of her. A lot of these men, they are marsupials. They operate literally like marsupials. A marsupial mammal would go from one to another looking, sucking on everybody's titties. Yeah, kangaroos, pandas, koala bears. Yeah, marsupials. And they always looking to find somebody's titty to suckle on. So whenever they see somebody in this red pill cornball space, they start sucking on their breasts. That's why I be so many people watching Fresh and Fit, because that's the mother. Because you got to understand, marsupials will suck on a male's breast because they don't know no better. A marsupial will suck on a male's breast if he'll let him, because it's not the milk that they're getting from the sucking of the breast, the suckling of the breast, is the comfort of the suckling. I want y'all to think about this. As a baby, if a baby is crying, what do you give that baby? Drop it in the chat right now. I'm going to make a great point. If a baby is crying, what do you give the baby? What do you typically give the baby, and it will stop crying the second you give it to him? A bottle. Okay. I'm not looking for a bottle, but you're close. If a baby is crying, what do you give the baby? I'm looking for a particular word. A pacifier. A pacifier. See, the baby doesn't always want milk. They want something to suck on. Remember, I said a mammal whose a marsupial is a mammal whose members are born incompletely developed and are typically carried and suckled, right? So a baby suckles onto a pacifier, which means a marsupial would suck on anybody's titty that would allow them to. It doesn't have to be a female that is lactating. They just need the nipple to make them feel better, just like a baby. See, a lot of these young men are in an arrested development, and they crave somebody to emotionally soothe them, just like a baby. They need to be pacified. Right. Exactly. Incels crave to be pacified. And they look for anybody that will give them attention so they can be pacified. What's up, Kara? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all understand what I'm saying. Put a 1 in the chat, y'all understand where I'm getting the word marsupial from versus man. They're not men, they're marsupials, they're mammals. Because one more time, marsupials, a mammal whose members are born incompletely developed. They're incompletely developed. A lot of them are on the spectrum. They're emotionally awkward. Why? Because they didn't grow up with a father and they didn't go outside. I did a show yesterday about how a whole generation of us, what we have in common is we all went outside. We wasn't suckling our mom's breasts when we was 9 and 10. We took our asses outside. We climbed trees, we climbed fences, we got chased by dogs, we rode bikes, we went in a creek, we got into fights, we got into the mud, we fell, we skinned our knees. These marsupials didn't do none of that stuff. They stayed under their moms. They didn't go outside, because just imagine, how are you socially awkward if you spent the majority of your childhood outside with other children? Anybody that's socially awkward most likely didn't go outside when they was little. You wouldn't be socially awkward around other people. So these men are marsupials, and they crave to be pacified by anybody, whether it's a male or a female, preferably a male, sadly, because a male would relate with them. So let's get to work.
11,000 on Rumble already. 60 on YouTube already.
All right, so right here, Fresh and Fit are talking about they are giving up to a certain degree. They're at a point in their lives, their little cornball lives, where they're realizing that nobody wants them. The same way how they tell women on their shows that you're over 35, nobody's gonna want you. If you're a single mother, nobody's gonna want you, right? They run around telling all these women what is gonna happen to them and how ain't nobody gonna want them, right? Well, what's crazy is nobody wants Fresh and Fit. And that's why they did this live stream. They literally titled it Fresh and Fit are over. It's over for Fresh and Fit, something like that. So what does it mean when I say nobody wants Fresh and Fit? Well, YouTube demonetized them, and they heard somewhere in the pipeline that they're probably going to lose their entire channel and not just be demonetized. Getting demonetized was the beginning, and at some early point, they're just going to wake up and their YouTube channel is going to be gone, and they have an expectation of that happening. That's specifically why they did this show. They heard through the grapevine that YouTube is planning on deleting their entire channel. So they did a whole live stream literally asking all of the people watching to go to Rumble, okay, and locals, all right? So they did this live stream, but y'all may wonder, what do I mean by nobody wants Fresh and Fit? Well, YouTube don't want Fresh and Fit. Instagram deleted both of their Instagram pages. Imagine you and your homeboy, both of y'all Instagram pages just boop, get deleted. Nobody wants them. Instagram don't want them. Twitter don't want them. YouTube don't want them. TikTok been banned them years ago. So TikTok don't want them. Instagram don't want them. Twitch don't want them. YouTube don't want them. And who else? Oh, yeah, and Twitter don't want them. So all five social media platforms doesn't want Fresh and Fit. And they spend their whole show telling women who don't want them when nobody wants them. I want y'all to think about that. Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch all don't want Fresh and Fit. They're the most unwanted men on social media. But what do they do on their show? Telling women all day that nobody wants the women, but nobody wants y'all. And what's crazy is at some point, Rumble isn't going to want them. See, Rumble signed them to a rapper deal. Rumble signed them to a rapper deal. Spotify will sign you to do a podcast. Rumble signed them and they gave them some money, right? I don't know how much money they gave them. Maybe 500,000, maybe. I don't know. I'm sure it was a lot of money. So imagine Rumble being the only social media platform that is left that actually would want to work with them. They pay them they give them a rapper deal. You know how a rapper like, and then, I just signed to Interscope or whatever, right? They give you an advance, right? They give you $200,000, $300,000, or $50,000 or something, depending on who you are, right? So what I'm about to show you is Fresh and Fit is going to spend the entire time begging their people, their viewers, to sign up for locals. There's something, I forgot what they call it, start with a P, right? And in the video, they literally said, and we don't get paid when you sign up. They literally said, we aren't getting paid when you sign up for this thing. I'm like, oh, why y'all don't get paid? Because they're signed to a 360 deal. So everything that they do, they give to them. So as we watch this, I want y'all to keep in the back of y'all minds that, one, how desperate they are because nobody wants their asses. And then two, how weird it is how they keep pushing them or their viewers to sign up for this crap that they're talking about, how they're trying to sell it. The reason why they're trying to sell it so much is because they're on a 360 deal, and most likely Rumble is scared that they're not going to recoup their money from Fresh and Fit. So they're like, yo, we gave y'all $200,000, $500,000 to split between both of y'all so y'all can keep running this podcast because y'all aren't making money on YouTube no more. But we need our money back. No, it's not Patreon. It's something else. But that's what I'm saying. D's nuts. Shout out to D's nuts. Pause. That's how you can tell that they're signed to a 360 deal. Because when you just say, go to my Patreon, no, they sending them to some old weird shit. Because they're signed to a 360 deal. They're like some broke ass rappers now. Can you elaborate a 360? Okay, a 360 deal is 360, right? 360, which means, say I sign to a 360 deal. Everything I make from YouTube, okay, a 360 deal is this. Say I'm broke, because these deals are usually for broke people. Usually rappers are broke when they first start rapping. They in the hood just rapping and they sign a deal, right? So a 360 deal is this. You know, I got my car games, right? So say I sign a 360 deal with so-and-so, right? Next thing you know, they give me $500,000 up front. Now I got $500,000 in my bank account, right? But because I got $500,000 in my bank account, all of my YouTube money, when y'all send me a super chat, when y'all send me a cash app, it goes to them. Whenever I sell a card game, the money goes to them. So all the money that I make, regardless of what I do, whether it's content, when I'm with tonight's conversation and Ace pays me my money to be on stage on tonight's conversation, that goes to the company. This goes to the company, and my content goes to the company. And then my I'm not wearing my t-shirts right now. My t-shirt sales goes to the company. So it's 360, 360, 360, 360. It's an all surrounding deal where everything that you are making money off of, you give to the company. So that's what a 360 deal is. All right. So let's watch how desperate these guys are to push people to Rumble. Watch this.
Amount of people that are watching.
Wait,
we got
11,000 on Rumble already. 60 on YouTube already?
Yeah.
Damn. Damn. They came just at the end. What the hell?
Where y'all been at?
You hear him right? He said, so y'all coming at the end. Keyword, the end. They're literally calling their lives and their podcasts like, well, this episode, the end. So before we get into that, let's take a quick commercial break and we'll get into this because this is super interesting. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, Meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play deeper discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Okay, so somebody said, is a 360 deal a loan? Yes, it's somewhat of a loan, but is an agreement. So what happens is, as a rapper or as a content creator, they actually make money off of your content, and they have hopes of tripling how much they have given you, right? So they give you 200,000, 300,000 or something like that for like 3 years. And now everything that you do goes to them. So next thing you know, they have the money and they have the what is it? They have the connections to put the person on TV, put the person on Netflix, put the person on all these different things. Next thing you know, that person or that podcast, they go on tour or some shit, right? Next thing you know, they're doing all these different things, but they don't make money off of it because they gave them their advance already. And the company is utilizing their connections to put them in the limelight. That's what happens with a lot of rappers. They're just a normal local rapper, and then they sign to a deal, and then the company spends a lot of money to put them on the radio, put them on tour, put them over here, put them on magazines. So that's how a 360 deal works. It's somewhat like a loan, but it's not really like a loan. And everybody hit the like button, and buy my Deeper Discussions card game, because all my money goes to me, because I created this with my own money. I didn't have to sign no damn deal or nothing. So the 5th house says, are the cards more like a game or more like an interview? What happens if someone gets triggered by the questions? That's a great question. So let me show you an example, because I like that question. So one of the questions is, what are your 3 deal breakers and your 3 most important needs that you need from a mate? So some of these questions can make a person think, but they're not going to trigger the person. Like one of the questions is, if you could live your childhood all over again, who would you want to treat you better? Name one significant aspect you would change about your life when you were young. That's not triggering, but the conversation could put them in a position where they like, oh my God, I'm thinking about my childhood. Well, if that person doesn't want to talk about their childhood because they got triggered, that can help you understand what type of person that you're dealing with. Because the key is for you to not get triggered after you find out they're terrible people. So forget about triggering somebody. I made this card game so you won't get triggered by them slapping the shit out of you because you didn't make them supper or some shit. Does that answer your question, 5th house? So they're fun questions, but they're just deep enough to unearth some conversations that usually people don't have. But are they triggering? No. But like I said, I am here to offer you something that would put you in a position where you won't get triggered when he slapped the shit out of you for no reason. And you're like, what the hell? Because he slapped the shit out of his ex-girlfriends and his mama knows he's the way he is. Or you get triggered when he sleeps with your sister or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. I'm here to protect the person that buys the card game from the other person, because people be hiding stuff in their childhood trauma. So once you get an understanding of a person's childhood trauma, you can literally vet that person and say, you know what? I don't think they're ready for a relationship. Or you may say, I ain't ready for a relationship. Because you might look at some shit like I said, think about this question for you. If you could live your childhood all over again, who would you want to treat you better? Would you want your mama to treat you better? Your sibling to treat you better? Your teacher to treat you better? That brings you back to some things, right? And then you're like, you know what? The person I want to treat me better is my dad. My dad did this, or my dad didn't do that. And now you're like, you know what? This dude or this woman may not be ready for a relationship. They got some childhood problems, because you don't want to get enmeshed and attached to a person that's fucked up in the head. So that's what my card game does. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Or touch his head and use to get slapped and cursed at. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm just trying to keep you ladies and you fellas, because these women are some of these women are batshit crazy. So buy my card game, because what you just told me, the fifth house, is you ain't bought my card game. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat right now, y'all. And to the 5 people that I see that have not bought my card game already, click the link and buy my card game. Come on, y'all. Y'all told on yourselves. There's 5 people right now that's chatting that didn't buy my card game. Robert didn't buy it. The fifth house didn't buy it. Candace didn't buy it. And Carla, I think Carla bought my card game. Carla, did you buy my card game? These nuts didn't buy it. And Matthew didn't buy it. So everybody in the chat, buy my card game. Oh, Ashley talking about soon. Okay, so all right, shout out to Ashley. All right, so let's go. But I want y'all to pay attention to what they saying, y'all. This shit is crazy.
For real. So yeah, guys, I'll just get like right into it, man. So as you guys know,
let's be honest here, bro.
What?
Like, we had a good run. Like how we were. We had a really good run. 3 years in the making.
Yeah.
I mean,
3.5.
Start from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? They're speaking in a past tense. They're speaking in a way that they already know it's over. Like I told you, they're done. You know how something is in the oven and you start to smell it and you like, ooh, it's almost done? That's fresh and fit. They're in the oven cooking, and in a certain amount of months, they're done. But you can smell them cooking in the oven right now, but they're not specifically done yet, but you can smell them that they're almost done. You know I'm going to support you. Shout out to you, Carl. I appreciate you. And the people that are just watching and you're not in the chat, you can there's a it's hovering right around here. It's kind of like right here. Like hit this link that's right here and hit that, and boom, you can buy the card game. Or under this video, if you don't see that, and the link is under this video, you'll see a big picture of my card game. All right, so let's go.
So, yeah.
So, guys, as you know, we've been doing this podcast now. We started our first podcast October 24th, 2020. And, you know, we've given you guys well over probably around 2,000 videos now at this point, because, you know, there was a period of time where we were going 7 days in a row, doing daytime shows, nighttime shows, etc.
Think about this.
Yeah.
And I want to say something real quick. This is very dangerous because Fresh and Fit is famous for copyright striking people that use their content, right? So I need y'all to know one thing. I'm going to do a lot of pausing and commentating. So don't be in the comments like, let the video play. I can't let the video play, because if I let too much of the video play, they can strike my channel. Okay. But as long as I'm hearing them say something, I do commentary on what they just said, and then play the video again, they can't strike my channel. You got to understand, Fresh and Fit are really terrible people. All right. These are weirdo cornballs. So you do not trust weirdos. So I know what I'm doing. So I know y'all gonna be like, let it play. I can't because they're weirdos. So yes, yeah. Because you have to make the video transformative. You can't just sit back, eat popcorn, and watch somebody's content. You got to be like, oh shit, you hear what they just said? Damn, that's crazy. And now you just transform that content to commentary. All right. So these are terrible human beings that will literally try, because you understand, misery loves company. They're about to lose their channel. They would love to try to get somebody that's talking bad about them to lose their channel also. So you purchased the game. Shout out to you, Fifth House. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Your card game will be out tomorrow.
No, really, think about this. We did 7 days of shows for a year and a half straight.
Yeah, for like a year, yeah.
2 to 3 shows a day.
Yeah.
Yo, that is insane, bro.
Yeah, we gave a lot of content out. And we told you guys since, I would say 2021, once we started blowing up, I told y'all back then, hey guys, enjoy us while you can. Right?
So I want y'all to think about that. 3 years ago, you know how people say, where do you see yourself 3 years later or 5 years later? Well, 3 years ago, according to them, they were losers, right? They're losers now, but they were bums. They're losers now, but they were bums. All right. So 3 years ago, they were bums, right? Now they're losers because they're not bums anymore, right? They grew. Think about this though. If you can wake up and say you had a crystal ball, right? And you start rubbing the crystal ball and it says 3 years later, your podcast is going to have millions of views and you're going to have 1 million, 2 million subscribers, and you're going to be the biggest relationship podcast on YouTube. And you're like, whoa, in 3 years? Whoa, that's amazing, right? But then at the same time, the crystal ball gets foggy and then it comes back and it says, there's a catch. And you're like, what's the catch? You get demonetized on YouTube where y'all can no longer make money on YouTube. You get your Instagram page deleted, both of you. You get kicked off of Twitter. TikTok kicks you off and Twitch kicks you off. And the only place that you can make money is on this place called Rumble that doesn't even exist yet. But y'all will make about $2 million a year for the year 2 and year 3. You like, but why did we get removed from all these platforms? and then it just goes away. That's literally what's going on with Fresh and Fit. That's literally what's going on with Fresh and Fit. So the thing about it is, for all of y'all watching, I'm proud to say that I don't have to sell out. I don't have to operate without integrity. People in the chat have been rocking with me for a minute. So they know what I was saying last year and 2 years ago, and they know that I'm still the same person. I'm not running around, in a warehouse with a whole bunch of stupid ass women that are like 17 years old and shit, trying to get them drunk and yelling at them about high value man shit. Or this is the reason why no man is gonna want you. Like, this shit is just disgusting, right? But remember, this is not just about these two cornballs. This is about the entire space, because the entire space, you gotta understand, when these cornballs fall, there are nobody else, because all the other cornballs either aren't making the same amount of money or whatever. Like, it's over for all of them. So this is a huge pendulum swing, where content is no longer going to be this stupid, panderous, weirdo shit. And I'm here to celebrate. It's not just about them. It's about all these other dudes too.
Right? Because at some point, either we're going to get canceled or whatever it is. You know, I remember even back when we had a Patreon, patreon.com/fresh. Remember, we used to say that, find us over there if we ever get canceled. You know exactly.
See, remember, he said something. We got a little Patreon. The typical person would push their Patreon, right? There's a reason why they're not pushing their Patreon, because they're on a 360 deal with Rumble. They are slaves to Rumble.
Where to find us, where all of our content is, right? Now, obviously, we're on Rumble. And
see, here we go. Here goes the sales pitch. Oh, Carl said he's late. What's going on with them is nobody wants them, and they are probably they probably heard through the grapevine that YouTube is going to get rid of their channel altogether, and now they're going to be kicked off of YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I think they still got Twitter, but they got kicked off of everything else. So their only hope in making money is Rumble. So Rumble paid them some money, allegedly, and Rumble wants their money back, because when somebody pays you a bunch of money, they want to recoup. So they literally signed to a 360 deal with Rumble, and they paid them a certain amount of money to keep the because when y'all see how much money they spend on this podcast, you're going to be disgusted. So just you'll be able to see, but I just gave y'all the gist of it.
And locals. But guys, this is kind of the cost of doing business and making the kind of content that we do when when you're pushing the edge, right? And we knew this was coming. We told you guys this for years. Hey, we're going to be making this kind of content that's edgy, right? We're going to challenge the narrative when it comes to feminism. We're going to challenge the narrative when it comes to geopolitics. We're going to challenge the narrative when it comes to getting fit, becoming the best man that you could be.
Y'all don't talk about getting fit. Y'all whine about women all goddamn day. Stop lying. Geopolitics. You talk to damn FO models all damn day.
Because at the end of the day, everything is labeled as toxically masculine, and we got put on a Homeland Security list.
That part. Did y'all know that? They got put on a Homeland Security list. And I did a video about that. This list was, and I don't necessarily, I'm 50-50 on this Homeland Security list. And there's a specific reason why I'm 50-50 on it. So just to elaborate on the Homeland Security list, the reason why I'm so against this marsupial content, not just fresh and fit, I'm against marsupial content. And if anybody watching doesn't understand what I mean by marsupial content, you gotta rewind a little bit, because I did a full review on what marsupials are and how to make it make sense. But everybody that makes marsupial content is the enemy to me, right? So, and they're also the enemy to the government. So what the government is actually doing is they're realizing that, because I'm quite sure that part of this government agency, because all they really got to do is go to each elementary school, go to each middle school, or send a questionnaire to every middle school and every elementary school, and just get kids to say yes or no. Do you know what red pill is? What do you think about red pill? And is red pill a good thing? That's all they got to do. All right, class, we're going to take a quick survey, right? 30 kids. Then they sign a three question survey about red pill or whatever, and then bring it back up. And then they turn it back into the government agency, right? And I'm quite sure they did something like this and found out that the majority of children, regardless of age, are watching this red pill, cornball, dysfunctional, disgusting, almost gay content. And the government is like, okay, all of our children they're watching these cornballs. So when they sitting around arguing with women all day and causing young kids to psychologically start hating young girls while they're already 12 and 13 and shit, it actually is going to affect the next generation. And me in particular, I'm always here for the children, for the next generation. The women, I'm not here for. The men, I'm not here for. That's why I go off on the women. I go off on the men. I care about these children first. So everybody else is secondary. I care about the next generation not becoming single mothers, not hating women, not being losers, not being stupid, not being over-sexualized. That's what I'm here to do, because sadly, a lot of y'all are the way that y'all are. I can't change y'all. I can change a small group of y'all, but the majority of y'all are who y'all are. Ain't nobody gonna change y'all. But I can change how you parent. I can change how your children operate, because a lot of young people watch my content. My own kids watch my content. Who in the chat, son watch my content or daughter watch my content? Does anybody in the chat, do your son or daughter watch my content? Tell me in the chat right now. Does your kids watch my content? Because I get a lot of people saying, my son is the one who turned me on to you. My daughter is the one who turned me on to you. You know what I'm saying? So the government, which, you know, we all don't necessarily care for the government, but at the end of the day, the word government means govern. And govern means governor. So the government works as governors to control your operation. Like if you had a speed governor on your car, you would be able to go 90 miles per hour, but then the governor on your car would stop you from going 91 miles per hour. So the government is meant to govern the people that is under it. So when it comes to these cornballs, when y'all start, or when they start affecting kids in high school and middle school and elementary school, because everybody got a phone and all these young boys watching red pill content, making them angrier, and they run around slapping little girls around and shit, fighting little girls and shit, got little girls fighting each other. The government has to step in and say, all right, there's a problem, because it's affecting the children, right? And these cornballs, they don't care about children because they don't have no children. They don't give a shit. They just want to make some money, right? So when the government comes in and puts you on a list and you start acting like a victim, like, oh, they're trying to hate on me. No. Do you think the government really has time to be trying to mess with you? That means something's wrong. Your message is destructive to more than your stupid little people that watch. So that's what he's saying. Homeland Security is after them because their content has gotten so big where it's affecting children in a negative way. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Getting fit, becoming the best man that you could be, because at the end of the day, you know, everything is labeled as toxically masculine. And
oh, hold on. Check this out, y'all. Carla says her daughter put her on after you guys were on Lapeef. You see what I'm saying? Folks, kids be watching me. Cookie says, when she's not at work. When her daughter's not at work, she watches my content. So people's daughters be watching my content. So I have to make sure that I'm doing the best I can to, help raise these kids that ain't even mine. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be careful on what I do and say.
We got put on a Homeland Security list for being, with the manosphere and stuff like that. We've been targets from the Media Matters. We've been targets from, all these, left-wing organizations that are trying to get us canceled and everything else like that.
Even YouTubers as well.
YouTubers have made videos on us. Like, I would say we're probably.
Yes. I don't sit around making videos on these cornballs all day, but if something dumb, they do something stupid, I do a video on them, but I don't sit around doing videos about these cornballs all day. But I'm sure other people do.
Probably one of the most criticized and hated podcasts on YouTube, and and they want us to be gone, right?
Yeah.
That watch, and they obviously, hey,
I don't want them to be gone. I just want them to stop being idiots and start, because this Myron dude right here is extremely smart. Like, I watch him read a super chat. I ain't never seen nobody read faster than him. So the man is very intelligent. This guy right here, the other guy is an idiot, but this guy right here, superbly intelligent. I ain't never seen nobody read no super chat faster than him. He's like, I'm like, how did this nigga read so fast? He used to work for the government or some shit. So he's an idiot, but he's smart, and that's actually the problem. So he has the ability to make some changes and make different content and still make money. He chooses not to, most likely because he's prejudiced towards black people, because he's not from America. He has some not weird, but he has a non-American name. His name is actually not Myron. He has some other name. So this guy right here is extremely smart, but he doesn't like black people, in my opinion.
I love what you're doing, right? But I can't, openly, they'll watch us, because their job or whatever.
Career.
So yeah, and as you guys know, we've pushed the envelope, right? We've had certain guests on that are banned everywhere. And, I would say this all started probably last summer, right? So as you guys saw, we blew up and everything else like that. People repurpose our content. They put clips everywhere. And it started where, we brought our guy Nick on, and that kind of put us under the crosshairs, right? And that's not to blame him or anything else like that, because that was a decision that we made. Quality very serious. As you guys know, we spent a lot.
So right here, he said we brought Nick on. These weirdos are so stupid. They brought on a damn racist white supremacist and literally started talking shit about black people. That's how stupid they are. So Myron is smart, but he's an idiot. And the other dude is an idiot, and he's an idiot. Because this is the other dude. Hold on. Some of y'all didn't see this.
You usually take your side girls.
No, hold on, y'all. This is it right here. This dude here is a super idiot. This shit was so goddamn funny.
At some point, there was free speech where it was like, okay, you know what? Say what you got to say. We won't crucify you. But nowadays, free speech is kind of like, is it even a thing? I mean,
yo, that was super deep of Coconuts.
Yeah,
why is Coconuts there? Coconuts, you're the co-host, man.
Your name is First.
Fresh.
It's Fresh and Fit.
Right.
Yeah, that's a whole other discussion.
I was picking coconuts in Barbados.
Yeah.
His sidekick in this spot is one of the dumbest people, I think, on the planet. The fact that this guy has a quote job hosting a talk show, it blows my mind.
Days that you don't want to put in the work are the best. You actually get the best results when you put in the work. When you don't want to work out. Oh no, coconuts are your divorce. Oh no, coconuts are your divorce. Is it even a thing?
No, on industry.com, you only get back at 73% because you come from North Africa and you don't put me in the sub-Saharan. Shut the
People are listening to this, You might put them in your friend zone because wait, where does this guy stand? Is he like kind of like it's hard to teach a old dog.
What?
Few tricks, right? Living the American dream, and also as well.
He's basically just a part of the wall setting. He won't look at her. Look at her.
We didn't miss a day, honestly.
Coconuts in Barbados.
It's tough. We gave up so much to. Is it even a thing? Give you guys value.
Yeah, that's a whole other discussion.
I was picking coconuts in Barbados.
Yeah.
The fuck you take?
Coconuts in Barbados. They're picking coconuts in Barbados.
Do you want to expand on that there? He's like a...
I think he just points at him. It's like, what's on your mind?
Yeah.
Picking coconuts in Barbados. What's that?
So,
double date with me and Myron is gonna be.
Yo, look at it, coconuts falling. With the sad music.
Insane, guys. Check it out on the vlog channel.
Yep. It's current status.
Dude, coconuts is so interesting. He goes, is it even a thing anymore?
Yeah. Is it even a thing?
Dude, that's a good question. Is it?
Think about this, right? A girl will meet you today, and she's like, "You're a cool guy. You're not bad at all." And what happens?
Yo, this music got me dying.
Is a lot of times it's like she might be with you, she might like you, you're kind of boring now. The grass may be green on the other side.
What?
Say, yo, you saved my life.
No
yo,
one
you sent me a
sends
picture of
stuff
credit
to
score.
them like that.
Yo,
Don't even listen to them.
My girl is making sandwiches now, or whatever it is, right?
Now, I highly doubt anybody is writing them emails saying that you made my girlfriend make a sandwich.
I want y'all to think about how dumb you got to be to actually say, yo, we're helping people. I had somebody send me an email saying, because of you, my girl made me a sandwich. What? What the hell does that mean?
The Fresh and Fit podcast never actually teaches men the art of dating, the art of courting women or getting women. They only give you the aftermath of once you obtain the woman and what to do with her then. So instead of sitting around listening to people like this who have no proximity to women or probably haven't touched a woman in years, what men actually need to do is get off the internet and go out to bars and commingle with women, commingle with women, commingle with women. Men have adopted and put women on this very high pedestal, so much so that they feel like that they are unattainable and they begin to envy women. So much so that they feel like that they are unattainable and they begin to envy women.
And I talked about it earlier. This envy of women is real. A lot of, because these weirdos be in my comment section sometimes. And like, for example, let me show y'all the envy of women.
About 50-50. Girl, we are in last place.
So this is the envy of women. Listen to what he said.
And black women are complaining about 50-50. Girl, we are in last place. Look at it. Income by ethnicity. We are in dead last place. Well, I'll never go 50-50 with my man. Shut up, bitch. Look. Open your eyes for once and look. Wait a minute. Everybody pay attention. Read this with me. Median household income. That means it could be two people in a household making $51,374. And you're telling me you're going to use one income because you refuse to go 50-50 with your man?
So just for the record, the reason why, because that dude right there is a cornball also. The reason why it would behoove women to not move your broke dumb ass into her house is because your broke dumb ass will get her pregnant. Now she has a baby. And because you're broke and dumb, just like what Fresh did, the Pug CEO, he started arguing with a woman trying to get her to get an abortion. And she's like, nigga, you nutted in me. Why I gotta go through all that stuff? I thought you wanted to have a baby. And he literally said, I'm broke. Well, why did you get me pregnant, stupid? This is the reason why it does not make sense for one person that makes $50,000 a year and another person to make $50,000 a year go live under the same roof, because then these two broke ass people are going to make a baby or two babies. And now the dude, most likely, who's a stupider person because he moved in with her, is going to move out because he don't want to deal with the responsibility. And then boom, you got a single mother. So I just wanted to add credence to this stupid shit he's saying, which is dumb.
You will never make kids. You will never make kids.
See right here, what cornball marsupial content specifically is meant to do is to humble women. That's why on the thumbnail it says women humbling content is going out of here, because all of these weirdos love to do is to humble women. They love to use the word humble. Man humbles modern women, right? They humble women to make them feel so less than and so dumb, where it takes away their aspiration to get a man that is up here and say, you know what? Fresh and Fit is right. These other cornballs are right. What? Nobody wants me. I got a kid, or I got this. I might as well get with this loser over here. That is the specific reason for red pill cornball content. It's meant to make women feel so bad, so stupid, so unloved, so unwanted, where the woman has no choice in her mind but to be with a broke ass bum. That's literally what red pill content is for. That's why he's like, you will never make it, because he's like, you will never make it without a dude living in your house.
Never make kids. You will never make kids.
And he's so proud that you will never make it, specifically because he's trying to get women to start thinking to themselves like, who am I fooling? I'm not going to get a man that makes a lot of money. I might as well just be with him.
Listen, the black community, we need to change our thought process. Oh, I'm not going to go 50-50 with my man. He got to pay all the bills. Shut up! Shut up your mouths! We are in dead last place. You know that Babyface Ray song? A Million Cash Race? We are in last place.
And listen to him laughing about being in last place. I'm not in last place. 80% or 75% of black men are in last place. I'm not in last place. I make more money than the Indian Americans at the top in the brown. And I'm not bragging, but I'm not even on this entire list. I'm not on this list. I make more money than everybody on this fucking list. The average person on this fucking list. But 70 to 80% of black men are at the bottom, all the way at the bottom. And he's laughing about it.
Not only do we make the least, but we spend the most. Let me show you. Wait a minute. Black consumer spending is growing at a rate of 5% per year. Overall, average American. Spending power. Trying to say now?
So this is the actual list right here, if y'all could see it. So at the bottom, African Americans make the least money in the entire country at $51,000 a year. And he's trying to teach or tell women that this is the reason why we all need to live together.
And no, black women are complaining about 50-50. Girl, we are in last place.
See? So this is what this stupid red pill content is meant to do. To humble women and make women think we all are in last place. I might as well just be with one of these broke dudes.
So much so that they feel like that they are unattainable and they begin to envy women. And when you envy women, then you want to defeminize them and make them into your perpetual slaves, which you can't do if you don't actually get women.
Or you don't have any money.
So instead of podcasts like this, just go outside and touch some grass and go talk to a woman.
Coconut's girlfriend has sadly deleted.
So hold on one second. Broken Traditions asked a really good question. I'm confused with what his point is. Is he saying black women need to go 50-50? Yes, literally. That's literally what he said in the first part. Listen to what he said.
About 50-50. Girl, we are in last place. Look at it. Income by ethnicity. We are in dead last place. Well, I'll never go 50-50 with my man. Shut up, bitch.
See? He's telling women, shut up. We're in last place. You don't have a choice but to go 50-50. I'm broke and you broke. And then they say, well, I want a high value man, you know, like on the Kevin Samuels shit, right? I want a man that makes $200,000 a year. you will never get that because of this, because of that. Well, guess what? I make over $200,000 a year, and I specifically want to settle down with a single mother. See what I'm saying? It's all bullshit. Overall, men that are actually outside don't give a shit. Like, for example, Joe Budden's girlfriend has kids. Ish's girlfriend has kids. Not there. I think Ish's girlfriend, the kids is all his. But Ice has his girlfriend has like a 17-year-old son. So all of those high value men on the Joe Budden podcast are dating women who had kids already. So all it is, oh, you're a single mother, you'll never, it's all bullshit. Because men who actually make good money, we don't have a problem with a woman who has a kid. All right, so let's go back to the Fresh and Fit cornballs.
I'm gonna spend a lot of money on.
The woman I married has a child, and I have a child. See, no problem, and it's not even a problem.
Equipment, hell, you can see the mixer behind me. You know, this studio alone to move, because right, we had to move to this new spot.
Now, remember, the whole point of this live stream that they did was to tell their people that they're broke, they're desperate, and they're spending all this money to maintain, and they need the viewers to go to locals and support not them, but support the people that signed them to this 360 deal. Listen to their verbiage. Listen to why they're talking about how much money they got to spend, because they're at a point where they have to recoup money for Rumble, because Rumble gave them a whole bunch of money. They may even gave them $1 million. I'm not sure, but they gave them a whole bunch of money, and Rumble now is worried that they're not going to be able to recoup, because if Fresh and Fit gets kicked off of YouTube, they can't market people to come to Rumble, because this is the last social media platform that they're welcome to be on. All the other social media platforms don't kick them off.
Cost us, oh man, easily the whole process.
They made bank on Rumble. It was a deal. You get signed. So yeah, they probably got $1 million. They probably got paid $1 million. I don't know, 500,000, $1 million. But it was they signed them to a deal. So it's not their money. It's like an advance, like a rapper.
Cost us somewhere between 200 to 400K easily, you know, between moving here, getting everything situated, getting new equipment.
Why does anybody care? Why does anybody care? Is a reason why they're telling you this. There's a reason why they're telling you this.
Paneling the whole place up, setting everything up easily, man. And that's just the cost of doing business when you're going to do media production at a high level, right? And you're going to do it. And then obviously, you know, we got the team, right? We got Mo, Chris, Bills. We got Icy and the staff that help us with recruiting, everything else like that behind the scenes. You guys notice that Chris brings you guys new girls every show. Guys, a lot of that is, there's a lot of moving parts, right? We have a team probably of around, what, 20 people, I would say?
Yeah.
Easily 20 people between the people.
Now, they have 20 people on payroll, right? So, do y'all like my studio setup? Yes or no? I want to see something. Do y'all like my studio setup? Yes or no? Say yes in the chat or no in the chat. Do y'all like my studio setup? And y'all can say no. Y'all won't hurt my feelings. Do y'all like my studio setup? Because I want to show y'all something. Come on, y'all. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Okay, it's cool. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I want y'all to think about what they're saying. They said it costs $200,000 to panel this and do all this other shit, right? Let me show y'all something. This thing right here, I got from Amazon, and it was like $60. All right. This table, I don't know, some bullshit table that I got for, I don't know, $100, right? I got my Rodecaster Pro right here that y'all can't see, but that wasn't number like, I think $300. That wasn't nothing. Back here, all these things, they were like $30. It's just some bullshit, right? This right here was $80. This right here was free because I got 100,000 subscribers. My lighting was like $400. But other than that, that's it. So when you got a podcast trying to whine about how much money that they are spending, it's none of anybody's business. This microphone was probably about what, $300 or $400. My camera, you gotta understand, these are one-time amounts of money. It ain't like you gotta pay it all the time. So the Shure mic was probably about $300-400. My camera was $3,000. But after you spend that money, that's it. This nigga talking about they don't spend $250,000 for what? But it gets worse, y'all. It gets worse.
People that help us out with YouTube, the people helping us out Rumble, the people that are clipping stuff for us, the girls that work for us, the recruiters, obviously the team that you guys see in studio that you guys have come to learn and love.
Okay, so why do y'all think they're running down how much everything costs? Drop in the comments. Why do y'all think they are running down how much all this shit costs? See, when I say buy my card game, it's because it's a good ass product. I don't have to say, hey, buy my card game because my microphone costs $400. So because my microphone costs $400, you got to buy my card game. No, buy my card game because it's some good shit. I would never sit here and tell you, my desk costs all this money. So because my desk, I got to pay for my desk, y'all. So give me some money. No, I do say give me some money, but I say give me some money because if the content is good, I'll say drop a Cash App. But I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, my rent is this amount of money. I got to pay for all this. No, like that's stupid because what I paid is not your business. But why are they telling their audience out of nowhere why they spending all this money? They're manipulating their fan base because remember, like I said, they're signed to a 360 deal. The only platform that will actually accept their content and pay them, or not pay them because they paid them already up front, is Rumble. So they're desperate to get everybody watching to sign up for Rumble because if they don't recoup from Rumble is going to sue the shit out of them. This shit is real. Rumble's going to sue the shit out of them if they don't recoup their money.
And yeah, man, it costs a lot to run things the way that we do. It's on the low end. It's
costly.
Yeah. A month.
Honestly, though,
50 to be exact, guys, it costs us between the cheapest month I've ever seen us do.
Give me a number. What do y'all think the number is? He says it. Give me the number of how much they gotta spend per month to run Fresh and Fit. Drop in the chat. What do y'all think? How much money do you think it costs them to run Fresh and Fit per month? Drop a number in the chat. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. So everybody drop a number in the chat and I'm gonna play this commercial. We're gonna come right back. Everybody, drop a number in the chat. How much do you think Myron is about to say it costs for them to run Fresh and Fit every month? Drop the number in the chat. Drop a number in the chat. Drop a number in the chat. Per month. Be right back.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play deeper discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper discussions dating edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential.
Come on, y'all. How much money per month do you think Fresh and Fit has to pay to give you their content every month? Give me a monthly amount of money. Come on, y'all.
Boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
All right. Come on, y'all. Drop a number. 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 We're about to let's see. See if somebody got it right. All right. So Ashley said $500 a month. Nope. Rudy said $3,000 a month. Nope. Broken Tradition says $10,000 a month. Nope. Shay says $2,000. Nope. October 374 said $35 a month. Nope. Shanice says $5,000 a month and $10,000. So let's see what the answer is. Oh shit! Hold on. We got some more people. All right. So Miss Tiff says $33,000 a month. Nope. Brandy J says $60,000 a month. Nope. David says $10,000 a month. Nope. Carl says $20,000 a month. Nope. Mahatma said $250,000 a month. Damn, no shit. Why y'all saying $250? Shit. They spent $250 to put up paneling. They're not spending that a month. These nuts, pause, got it right. $75,000 a month. You got it. Why the one person that got it gotta have a name like These Nuts? Shout out to These Nuts with the right answer.
For is like $70K, cheapest month.
Yeah, because look at Crowder, Timcast, they have a whole staff as well.
The cheapest amount now, the cheapest, probably 90 on average.
The cheapest month I've ever seen us spend for is like $70K.
So I wanna ask y'all a question. How much do you think I have to pay per month to do this? What does he win? He'll win nothing. I don't know. On what? They got 20 employees. Why answer this question? Answer what y'all think, how much I gotta pay every month to bring my content to you. Somebody already said it. So they got 20 employees. They gotta pay all these broads to come to the damn show every month. Think about it. They get all these stupid little bimbo girls to the show. They got to spend some type of money to get their stupid asses there. I don't know what else they do a month. I don't damn know. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell, but it sounds dumb because this is what I pay a month to do what I do. Nothing. Mahatma. Right answer. My light bill. Exactly. $250. Exactly. Utilities. Whatever my Wi-Fi and my light bill is. That's it. Because I'm not including my rent because I live here. This is one of my bedrooms. So I can't say, yo, I got to pay rent to. No, I live here. This is my like my 5th, 6th room. So I live here. Like, so you can't say that. But yeah, I don't pay nothing. So I want y'all to think about how stupid they are. They're spending $70,000 to $90,000 per month, and these idiots don't even make a dime on YouTube. They're idiots. Think about that. They're demonetized on YouTube, so their paycheck from YouTube is 0.00 every month, and they're spending $70,000 to $90,000 a month to be in that damn studio. These guys are pure idiots. I wake up out my bed, come in my office, see what they talking about on YouTube. I come up with a thought like, ooh, I know what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about Fresh and Fit today. I get on my many phones, because I got a bunch of phones. I get on my phones, download some videos like this.
At 51,000, we don't even make half of what those folks.
These people so much. You know, that's free. Give me some TikTok videos and shit, edit them all together, and then get them ready for y'all. Take down some notes. You know what I'm saying? Download a video or two and set it for 2 hours or 3 hours later. Go to the gym, get me something to eat, take a shower or whatever, and then boom, I'm in front of y'all. I'm not even wearing this shirt today. I just put this shirt on so I can be in front of y'all. I just felt like wearing this shirt because the other shirt was, I went to the gym in the shirt, so I don't want to have a wrinkled shirt. So I go put on a different shirt, because I'm usually pushing my brand, that I would take off when I get done talking to y'all, so I can go back to walk around the house with my shirt off. I don't spend no damn money. So when you think about how many views Fresh and Fit gets, right? They get all the views. They get all the super chats, right? I don't get a lot of super chats. Like, I don't get a whole lot of views. Like, if I'm talking about some real, some P. Diddy shit or whatever, yeah, my views are like, I might get like 100,000 views, right? But all together, you know, my views be like 2,000, 3,000 at the end of the live stream. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But because I have zero overhead, I don't need to push the envelope. I don't have to bring on some weirdo person that is a racist like their dumbasses need to do. I don't have to bring a whole bunch of dumb bitches and have them sit around the table and say, why are you a dumb bitch? I don't have to do all that stupid shit. And I could just do my thing and people enjoy it. Because when you are up there, you got to maintain up there, and you got to keep all these thousands of people entertained. I'm not doing all that. This is me. This is it. That's it. I'm not doing all that shit. I'm not spending no $70,000 a month to sit in my motherfucking house to talk on a goddamn microphone to my TV. Because my monitor is a big ass TV. I'm not spending all that money to sit here and talk to a TV or talk to y'all. What kind of dumb shit is that? So these guys are pure idiots. So you spending $70,000 to $90,000 a month, and you're not even getting paid on YouTube. They get all those views, and I get all these. I get low amounts of views or live viewers, which is cool. But my YouTube checks be way more than theirs because they shit is at zero. It's sad, but that it shows you how stupid these two guys are. Dumb and dumber. They're idiots. Can you say it again? They're pure idiots. They're just dumb as hell. But let's keep going. Because I don't have no overhead, you know? And by the way, buy my card game and or drop a cash app, $AARON 1000. See, all I need is $10 from y'all. You know, if y'all want to give me $100, that's cool. But I ain't got no overhead, so I'm not be like, buy my course and buy my card game because I gotta buy more bottles of water. I can't just I'm not doing all that. I got my kids, I gotta pay child support. I don't have child support. Like, I don't have all this shit that these weirdos have. So if you ruin your life, like they blame women for doing, and now you're looking for your audience to bail you out of your stupid, sucky ass life, you've been compromised. So it's important for you to understand what content creator has been compromised. Because once you are compromised, you are in control of a total different entity. You are desperate. You got to make some money any way you can, and you start selling your audience all kinds of dumb shit because you're desperate. I'm not desperate. Oh, they blame the viewers on the show. Let's get back to it. The shit is bad, y'all.
This month.
Yeah, because, look at Crowder, Tim Cass, they have a whole...
50 to be exact, guys, it costs us between... The cheapest month I've ever seen us spend for is like $70K. Cheapest month.
Yeah, because, look at Crowder, Tim Cass, they have a whole staff as well.
They spend more than us.
And they spend a lot of money.
They spend way more than us.
People think it's easy as turning on camera on and just talking.
It's actually very easy to turn the camera on and start talking because I do it. I don't get as many views as y'all, but I don't need to get as many views as y'all. I probably make more money than these niggas. Wouldn't it be crazy to find out that I make more money than Fresh and Fit combined? I don't think I do, but like literally off of my content or whatever. But wouldn't it be crazy? They got millions of fucking subscribers and shit. If I make more money than these niggas, they're bums in real life. That shit is crazy. I don't think I do because I don't get as many views as they do. I don't get as many super chats as they do. I don't get as much engagement as they do. But I also don't have $90,000 a month in overhead either. Maybe part of the 90,000 is they're paying for bots. I don't know, but where the hell is $90,000 a month going? And they're just sitting on their asses just like me. How am I paying zero money a month and they're paying $90,000 a month? They're paying for bitches, and it's possibly they're paying for bots. They're probably paying for views. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not trying to hate on them. I wish I had their viewership. I would love to have their viewership, but I'm not going to compromise my integrity to get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not hating on them. Big up to them. But I just want to know, where the fuck is $90,000 a month going? That's crazy. That's freaking crazy.
Internet. It's a lot more.
What's up, Lynette?
More than that. It's employees, it's staff, it's other bills, so to speak, it's equipment.
YouTube.
It's
like
clips.
people clipping things for you, people running things behind the scenes, travel. Yeah. Right. Being able to travel and.
When I travel for tonight's conversation, they pay for my travel. Tonight's conversation pays for my hotel stay. Tonight's conversation pays me to be on stage. So I don't pay for travel. I get paid to travel. Because I'm on a podcast too, but I get paid to be on that podcast. They pay to be on their own podcast, $90,000 a month. I get paid handsomely to be on another person's podcast.
Do interviews and shit like that. Obviously, we typically pay for it ourselves, guys, because because you never know.
They probably doing both, Chase, paying for bots and paying for box. They already said they go on sugar baby sites, so they do pay for ass. They talk about it all the time. You got to remember, Pug CEO got an escort pregnant. She was an escort. They said it many times that she was an escort.
need you out here in LA. Hey, we need to do this, blah, blah, blah. You know, you just kind of just do it, right? You make it happen. So yeah, it just or something breaks down, then you gotta like go get some new stuff. So it's not cheap to run, guys. It really.
If this broke down right here, I'll just go to Amazon and spend another, I don't know, $60. Like if this were to break down, I'll just go to Hobby Lobby and get another one. I don't have nothing that can break down. Like, these guys are idiots. Shout out to Broken Traditions. Thank you for the $10 super chat. With this super chat, you're now making Yo, that is hilarious. Yo, he said, now you're making more than fresh and fit. Yo. Oh my God, y'all are hilarious. Oh man, that's funny. These guys are idiots.
Really isn't. And everyone that does a podcast at this level is spending in the six figures.
So we're making changes to the podcast itself.
I got 340,000 subscribers. So I'm a huge person on YouTube. I'm not at 1 million, but almost at 400,000 is pretty big. Pause. So, and I don't spend shit. So I'm just saying.
And I'm making a big one for myself too. I'm just saying right now on camera since we're here.
Yeah, sure.
It's about time, guys. I'm leaving. I'm leaving all the haters behind.
Come
on, the nigga said I should go jump off the bridge, the balcony, bro. What the fuck?
They say?
Yeah.
They said what?
Jump off the balcony.
They told you.
So this is what's crazy. He said he was making a joke. He said, I'm leaving, but it was a joke, right? Somebody in their chat, their own people said, good, go and jump off the balcony. Their own people that watch their dumb content started telling him to jump off a balcony. That shit is crazy. And somebody, so Miss Tiff says he got an escort pregnant. Yeah. You didn't know that? Hold on, I got it right here. Hold on. Here it is, right here. I got all the receipts.
Respect your mama's time, man.
He exposed me this though. He just exposed me.
Okay. So he took an escort to meet his mama. That's how lame he is.
Perpetual slaves, which you can't do if you don't actually get women.
We'll go back to
instead of podcasts like this, just go outside
hit a like button, y'all. Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button.
and touch some grass and go talk to a woman.
Coconut's girlfriend has sadly deleted all the photos of them together. Do you usually take your side girls to meet your mom and buy her presents for her birthday?
See what it is. Oh, video.
This woman was a prostitute. He took her to meet his mom.
She bought her really a wonderful mother's gift. Seems serious.
Yes, bro. Many girls have met his mom. If I'm going to break the fucking bubble to you.
Shout out to from E to you. From me to you. Shout out to from me to you. Just got done watching your last live. That was good. Thank you so much. Which live was it? From me to you. Which live was it? What was I talking about?
I'm sure that's true. Walter, you do not strike me as a dude who brings girls around your mama
So I'm
easily.
going to say it for him. Look, many girls have met his mom. That's number one.
Is that right, Walter? Hold on. That's a funny thing. Walter, how many girls meeting your mom? Damn.
Many girls have met his mom. Okay, so
how many
that's
girls
not
meeting your mom, Walter? Respect your time. Respect your mama's time, man.
He exposed me this though. He just exposed me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like
Snitch.
5 girls have met his mom, bro. So nice try.
Why isn't it exposed, Walter?
because I don't want out there like that.
Dude.
And you might call that a wrap.
It's a wrap.
You made him break up with his. Or
I
you
do
made his
wonder
girlfriend.
if that
So now they're gonna talk about the prostitute that he got pregnant.
interview had something to do with it because
Yeah.
Myron outed him for the
Yeah.
mom scheme.
Yeah, he was like, he brings every girl he meets around his mom.
Yeah, and she made a whole big thing about like, I'm meeting his mom, I'm bringing her a gift.
Yeah.
But maybe she's like, dude, that was lame.
Wow.
Good for her for getting away from
Yeah,
him.
this girl's way too good for Coco.
Totally.
You know? Yeah, but we wish you well, girl, and
A win for the Matrix.
Getting away from
yeah,
him.
this girl's way too good for Coco.
Totally.
You know? Yeah, but we wish you well, girl, and we're sure you're gonna upgrade next time.
Coconuts in Barbados?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Coconuts are divorced.
I want to talk about Fresh and Fit being kicked out of YouTube partner program, which is funny, hilarious, and awesome, and I love their misery.
The channel has been kicked off the YouTube partner program. Just keep it straight with
If you
y'all.
look right now, you can't even super chat or
You can't even
member.
super chat right now.
Fuck that shit.
They're permanently banned from YouTube monetization.
Fuck yes. A win for the Matrix.
Surprised it took this long.
Me too, honestly.
Yeah.
That's the only surprising thing about
That
it.
it took this long.
Yeah.
It's funny because they always cry.
It's so unfair, dude.
But it's like, dude, the fact that they waited this long to ban you shows ungodly restraint on their end.
So this is the beginning of the end.
Yo, this music is hilarious. So ominous.
But that tolls for them, and I love that bell.
Look, fellas, a lot.
All right, so let's get back to it. I thought they was going to talk about the woman that he got pregnant, but that woman in that video she was a prostitute. So let's get back to it.
This is the chest that jump off the balcony?
Yes, bro.
Oh. Well,
Their own people in the chat told him go jump off a balcony because they hate the dumb one so much.
How bad?
anyway, oh wow, we got 24,000 y'all watching. Well, welcome to y'all ninjas.
Shout out in the chat, man.
So yeah, guys. So basically, as you guys know, right, when we got demonetized, Rumble had our backs, right? And
Here we go. This is when they're going to tell you that they got signed to a 360 deal. Rumble had their backs. What does that mean? Rumble has our backs. They lost a whole bunch of money on YouTube, and Rumble gave them a whole bunch of money to be on Rumble.
Rumble had our backs, and we were able to obviously keep things going, right?
Yeah.
But guys,
We were able to keep things going. How? Because they gave them some money.
and you guys might not know this, obviously Rumble is going through a lawsuit right now with Google.
Yes.
They're going through a lawsuit right now with Media Matters.
A lot of lawsuits.
Fuck Media Matters. They're a part of the reason why we got demonetized, actually, right? And they try to go ahead and pull advertisers from X as well. Elon is suing them as well, right? And so is Locals. So obviously running a video sharing app as well as competing against YouTube and Twitch, right? And Kick. And on top of that, guys, right? Rumble's been censored in a bunch of different countries. It's banned in Brazil, France, and Russia.
Russia, yeah.
So now think about this. The only app that wants these cornballs, nobody else wants the app. Think about that. The only app that wants these cornballs on their platform, nobody wants the platform itself. 3 countries banned you. Imagine how dumb you gotta be for 3 countries to ban your app. Rumble is banned in 3 countries. Do y'all want to know why they're banned in 3 countries? This is going to show you how stupid all of them are. Answer right now. Why do y'all think Rumble is banned in 3 countries? What do y'all think? Bad for the community? A little bit bigger than that. Come on, y'all. Why do y'all think Rumble is banned in 3 countries? The answer is going to be hilarious, but I want to see if y'all know, because there's a specific reason. But this shows you how stupid the people at Rumble are. Y'all ain't gonna guess? Okay, I'm not gonna wait. The reason why, there we go. Tate, as well as Fresh and Fit. See, Rumble is called the land of misfit toys. All of the stupid people that got kicked off of other platforms, they all went to Rumble. Name a stupid person they are now on Rumble. So think about this, because this is what's crazy. The same people that they have on Rumble, that they're paying to be on Rumble, it's the same reason why they're getting kicked out of countries. So imagine this. If I pay you to be on my platform, and now because you're on my platform, 3 countries kick me out. Countries now, not cities, countries. 3 countries don't want to deal with me because I signed you. If that isn't cutting your nose off despite your face, I don't know what is. I paid, they paid Andrew Tate, they paid Fresh and Fit to go over on Rumble. But because they're over on Rumble, they're losing millions of dollars because countries keep distancing themselves from Rumble. That shit is crazy to me. That shit is crazy. Listen to this shit.
YouTube and Twitch, right? And Kick. And on top of that, guys, right? Rumble's been censored in a bunch of different countries. It's banned in Brazil, France, and Russia.
Russia, yeah.
Right? It's not allowed in any of these countries. And you want to know why? The reason why, guys, is because these governments sent letters to Rumble saying, hey, we want you to get rid of this creator. And they said,
see?
No, we will not comply. We will pull out of your country before we comply.
So you sign somebody to your platform, and because that person you signed, you're losing all this money over here because they telling you to get rid of the person that you just signed, and you say no. So you start losing millions of dollars because you got to understand. Oh, let's see. How many people are in the country of Brazil?
Was 215,313,498.
The population of Brazil is 215 million people. What is the population in France?
In 2022, the population of France was 67,971,311.
So add 215 million and then another 67 million. So we at what? 280 million now. What is the population in Russia?
In 2022, the population of Russia was 144,236,933.
So I want y'all to think about how stupid Rumble is to sign with Fresh and Fit. 144,215,067 million people can't see your content because you have Fresh and Fit on your platform. Hold on, let's do the math. Let's see, 144 plus 67. Let's see. What is the population in Brazil?
In 2022,
215.
the population of Brazil was 215,313,409.
Because of Fresh and Fit, Rumble has lost an opportunity to get in front of 426 million people. Think about that. 426 million people can't see your content because you have fresh and fit stupid asses on your platform. That is cutting your nose off despite your face. Imagine me getting the opportunity to get my card game in front of 426 million people, y'all. 426 million people see my card game. And I say, buy my card game. At least 1 million people will buy it. But this is how stupid Rumble is for dealing with stupid Fresh and Fit. Listen to what they said. I'm back up. Listen to this shit.
They're going through a lawsuit right now with Media Matters.
A lot of lawsuits.
Fuck Media Matters. They're a part of the reason why we got demonetized, actually, right? And they try to go ahead and pull advertisers from X as well. Elon is suing them as well, right? And so is Locals. So obviously, running a video sharing app as well as competing against YouTube and Twitch, right, and Kick, and on top of that, guys, right, Rumble's been censored in a bunch of different countries. It's banned in Brazil, France, and Russia.
Russia, yeah.
That's 426 million people that they're banned from.
Right? It's not allowed in these countries. And you want to know why? The reason why, guys, is because these governments sent letters to Rumble.
They sent letters to Rumble
saying, hey, we want you to get rid of this creator. And they said, no.
Do y'all see what I'm saying?
We will not comply. We will pull out of your country before we comply. Right? And I got to give credit where it's due to Chris Pavlovsky, because the CEO of Rumble, because he stood 10 toes down on this crap. When they tried to cancel Andrew Tate and Tristan, he was there. When they tried to cancel Russell Brand, when those allegations came out, which by the way, nothing's come out. No police, nothing has come out. He hasn't been charged, right? Oh, well, they're going to Me Too Russell Brand, etc. They try to come after him. The British government sent a letter to Rumble. What did they do? They said, no, we're not complying with you guys, right? Did the same thing with him in Brazil, same thing in France, and then recently, about 2 to 3 weeks ago, Russia as well.
Look, 2 weeks ago, Russia. So every couple weeks, another country bans Rumble.
And then recently, about 2 to 3 weeks ago, Russia as well.
And even ourselves, we got demonetized.
Yep.
They had our back.
Yep.
Rumble, the whole team, the whole company.
Yep.
It's like they support their creators, which is huge, by the way.
Yep. But we're
Exactly. These cornballs kept pushing the envelope. Why? Because they're signed to a 360 deal. If you spending $90,000 a month, you have to keep them views up. I don't necessarily care. Sometimes I got 100 people watching, and other times I got 3,000 people watching. I make more money when I got 3,000 people watching, of course. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get my money regardless because I have products. I don't just live off of views. I live off of products. And I'm simultaneously I'm monetized on Facebook also. So I get Facebook money, YouTube money, card game money. But I have no overhead. So I'm good with my little 100 people. I love it. I love my people. You know what I'm saying? And I love it more when I got 3,000 or 4,000 people. But at the end of the day, I don't have overhead, so I don't care. But these other guys, they have to care because they got to keep their viewership so high because their overhead is $90,000 a month. So that means they got to make at least $600,000 a month in order to stay afloat. Because it's not just Fresh and Fit, which is 2 people that got to split the money in half. They got 20 people they got to pay. That shit is crazy to me. I don't know what the hell these do. This shit is dumb.
Going to make it affordable for you guys. We lowered the price down to $17 per month if you get in now for the next 48 hours. This club, guys, just so you understand, is Locals, right? Locals is Rumble.
There we go. So they're trying to get their people to sign up to something called Locals, right? Locals is Rumble, right? But listen to what they say in a few minutes when they say, we're not getting paid from locals. Rumble is. So why are they spending all of this energy trying to get their audience to sign up for some shit that they don't get paid for? Because they owe Rumble thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars, and Rumble needs to recoup their money. Listen to this shit. Only back it up just a little bit. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button.
Locals, right? Locals is Rumble, okay?
Yep.
Like, again, because I don't know why people, like, because I've said this before and people really don't get it. Rumble and locals are the same thing, guys, okay? So Rumble stuck by us when we needed them the most. So now it's on us to obviously help Rumble with what they got going on, right?
Why do they have to help Rumble? Why do they have to help Rumble? Because Rumble is caught up in all kinds of lawsuits. Rumble is losing market share. See, there's something called market share. Rumble is losing market share. Remember, they got kicked out of 2 countries, and then Russia just kicked Rumble out of their country 2 weeks ago. And remember, there's 144 million people in Russia. So 144 million eyes gone just like that. They're losing market share. You know how Lyft and Uber is everywhere? Imagine if somebody kicks Uber out but keeps Lyft. That means Uber just lost market share, right? So Rumble is losing a shitload of market share because of Fresh and Fit. They're losing market share because they have Fresh and Fit on their platform. This is how stupid and almost toxic Fresh and Fit is to companies.
Getting attacked by all angles, right? You've seen them get shut down before with outages, whatever it may be. They're fighting lawsuits. They're fighting.
See, why they getting shut down? Why they fighting lawsuits? Because of Fresh and Fit, or people like Fresh and Fit. Because Rumble is a land of misfit toys.
Against other foreign governments, right? Locals is Rumble. If you guys support us on Locals, you're supporting Rumble. It's the same brand. It's the same company. It's all one. We gotta support Rumble, right? Rumble invested enough.
Rumble. Why? Why is every third word that come out their mouth rumble? Support Rumble. We gotta support Rumble. Why? Because they're signed to a 360 deal. And if Rumble goes away, these guys are fucked because they can't be on any other social media platform.
Us now, it's time for us to, do our due diligence to help Rumble out, because Locals is Rumble. It's all one company. And if you guys stand for free speech and you support it, that's what it is, man. Because we're really against big tech here and censorship. And who knows how much longer we'll be on YouTube? Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Hold on, it's election year.
It's an election year too.
So we don't know what's gonna happen.
They always ban people right after the election. If you guys look, like a bunch of people got banned in 2021 after the whole January 6th thing. So we want to continue to give you guys the content that we give, because my thing is I don't want to be sitting here like, oh, well, we can't talk about certain topics now because we're so scared, etc. No, we still talk about that stuff. It's just on Rumble now. We can't talk about it on YouTube.
I said earlier, 3 years later, we're here today. And who would have thought that we get banned on YouTube? Sorry, banned on Instagram, demonetized on YouTube. We didn't know what I...
Because you two are idiots. Only you two idiots will get banned on every social media platform that has ever been made. Only you two idiots in 3 years. It's because you two are stupid.
I meant putting content
What's up, Mackenzie?
for you guys. But eventually, we saw a path where we can be edgy. We can also as well bring...
Rumble, y'all, not Bumble, Rumble with an R.
Creators that are kind of not on the grid. And it took a toll on us. So I mean, at this point, we're gonna go even harder, but in different platforms to make it work and still give you guys content, but it's gonna be more
we don't want to water down. Because guys, it's a scary time to be a creator. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. Like unless you're making like kid content or opening up toys or some other stupid, content like that, or you're like a bot, right, where you're owned and controlled, and you have certain Nike sponsorships or whatever. You're a big ass streamer and you got certain deals in place, bro. They can cancel you for anything.
Yeah,
they can literally cancel you, demonetize you for anything because they don't like a certain person you brought on. They don't like a certain topic you covered. Like this is a very scary time to be a creator, man. Hell, they kicked us off Instagram for nothing. We need y'all support, bro.
Yo, do y'all remember the telethons back in the day? Let me see if I can pull up a telethon. Do y'all remember the telethons? That shit sounds like a telethon. Hold on, let me show y'all. Some of y'all don't know what a telethon is. Let's see. Video of a telethon. Let's see. 1980. Let's see. Let me show y'all what this shit looked like. All right. Do y'all remember telethons, y'all? I'm finna show y'all what a telethon is. It's literally where they'll go on TV with a microphone and they'll just beg for money for like 6 hours or 12 hours in a row. Check this shit out. This is what a telethon looks like. This is what these niggas is doing. This shit is crazy. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see my screen. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see my screen. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see my screen.
All way, but you got to make a deal. You got to put something in the bucket. Yeah. Now, if I turn the cameras around and get a shot of all of you waving, then I'm going to come around with a bucket. You're going to have to stick something in the bucket.
This is a telethon, y'all. Look at this shit.
Thank you. I'll cash the chip. Doesn't mean nothing. Terrific. Thank you.
That's a telethon. And that is literally what Fresh and Fit are doing. These weirdos are literally doing social media telethon. These dudes are pathetic. They're running a telethon.
We need y'all's support, right? And it's not just for us, it's for Rumble as well, because at the end of the day, they can take us off YouTube at any time. You guys saw DHS literally spent like $1 million to go after the Manosphere, and they listed us and Andrew Tate and Rollo Tomasi and a bunch of other RP creators.
Because you niggas are cornballs.
Just for giving you guys information on masculinity and becoming a better man, they put us on a fucking target list, which that makes me irate, and it's a damn shame because
It's sad when you don't know how dysfunctional you are. You don't know how stupid you are and how dangerous you are to the public. Myron is either an idiot or he is acting like an idiot. Not you pulling up a Jerry Lewis. Yes, October 3074. I just pulled up a Jerry. We here.
I used to work for the Department of Homeland Security. I don't know what the fuck they're doing now, where they're spending all this money on stupid shit like that. We got better things to worry about, right? I've seen other YouTubers do the same shit that we're doing, talk about the same things we've done, violate the same rules that we violated, and they don't get punished the same.
Why you want other people to get violated like you? Like, mind your business, sir. You guys are idiots, remember?
They don't get punished or they don't get strikes. We get them. And I know a lot of you guys are like, well, Myron, you only have yourself to blame. You guys push the edge, etc. And to that, I'll say, yeah, you're fucking right.
So be quiet then. Stop whining then. The rest of us are. I said this earlier. I just want to reiterate. The red pill cornballs, the reason why they're so dangerous is because they're pushing a narrative that makes black men and white men hateful towards women. All right. The red pill cornballs, the whole content, it literally hold on, I'm looking at okay. It turns young men into angry, disgusted, indifferent, hateful people. Red pill content pushes apathy, anger, disgust, indifference, and hate for young men. And is affecting young kids now because they're so big where little kids are watching this bullshit. This is the reason why these niggas got to go. Because your content is negatively affecting children. You got all these damn OF models on there like y'all are stupid or something. So you have thousands, maybe millions of angry, hateful men that only look to get back at women for hurting their little tender feelings. This is why this disgusting nest of bugs, which is red pill, this disgusting nest of bugs must be, I'll just say, pushed away. Pushed away, right? It's literally like a bug infestation that if you don't do something about the infestation of bugs, they're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So these red pill dudes, these incels, are like bugs. If you got bugs in your house and you find out that there's a whole nest of bugs behind the wall, you got to do something. You can't just let them just be there because next thing you know, your whole house is going to fall apart. So this red pill shit is like a bug infestation. And it keeps growing and it's disgusting. And all these niggas, they act like bugs and shit. They operate the same exact way as modern women do. What makes modern men different than modern women? They both complain about the opposite sex. See, red pill men, like I said earlier, are marsupials. And I'll define marsupial again. A marsupial is a mammal whose members are born incompletely developed and are typically carried and suckled in a pouch of their mother's belly. And how this translates to men is babies or marsupials, because we're calling men who are red pillars marsupials. Marsupials don't necessarily need to suckle or suck the titty of a lactating breast. It just needs a nipple, because I talked about this earlier. What do babies need to feel better about themselves when they are angry, irate, and crying? What do babies want? Or what do you give a baby when they're angry, crying, and irate? You give them a pacifier. So Fresh and Fit is the pacifier of angry young incels. They go to red pill content to feel good, just like when you suck on a pacifier or you suck on your mom's breast. Marsupials suck on anybody's breast. I don't know if y'all know that. A marsupial is like a panda So marsupials is they're mammals. So a marsupial will suck on anybody's breast that's available because it comforts them. And red pill incels look to red pill content to be pacified, to be suckled. So they suck on Fresh and Fit's proverbial titties. Yeah, marsupials. But no, I'm dead serious. Marsupials are incels. Examples of marsupials.
There are 25 types of marsupial. Here are the first three: opossum, koala, and wombat.
So marsupials are possums, koala bears, all these weird ass things that I don't even know the name of. Kangaroos are marsupials. Incel men, red pill men are marsupials. These are some weird ass animals. But that is the actual reason why marsupials are the perfect example of what red pill men are. Because I'm just gonna name these animals, right? Because I want y'all to think about this. Rumble is the home for weirdo people, right? It's the land of misfit toys, right? Rumble is. And the majority of Fresh and Fit's audience are weird men, right? So marsupials are actually weirdo animals. So I'm going to name these are marsupials, but I want you to think about every last one of these animals are weird. A possum, that's a weirdo animal. A koala, that's a weirdo animal. It's not like a lion or a tiger. That's a weirdo animal. Wombats, that's a weirdo animal. These are marsupials are land of misfit toy animals. These are weirdo animals. Quokka, thylacine, macropod, sugar glider, thylasolio, Tasmanian devil, possums, marsupial mole, qual, Paramadolade. All of these animals are like stupid animals. All these animals are like weirdo animals. Diprotodon, Bella bees. They're not even normal animals. I'm dead ass serious. All you got to do is look up examples of marsupials. Look it up on your phone real quick. Examples of marsupials. Every last one of these animals are like off-brand weirdo animals. That's why I call the red pill community marsupials. See, we are lions and tigers and wolves and you know what I'm saying? We're like the normal animals. The red pill people are these weirdo animals. Fucking Pataroo, ringtail something, zygomaturina, zygomaturina. Look that shit up, y'all. Look up examples of marsupials. They're the weirdest fucking animals on the planet. And that's what red pill people are. This is who Fresh and Fit market themselves to. Marsupial men. They're weirdo, off-brand, creepy animals or creepy mammals.
We did push the edge, and we might have deserved to get a strike. But you know what, man? If you're going to give us a strike or you're going to give us certain penalties, I don't see other creators getting the same penalties that we do for the same shit that they've done.
Yeah, that's true.
Now he dry snitching. This nigga dry snitching.
There's no equal punishment. I'm not going to name names. I literally have examples, but I'm not going to do that shit because I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm just going to tell you guys that.
That nigga about to cry. Look, this nigga about to cry. You did it to yourself, cornball.
Equal punishment. I'm not going to name names. I literally have examples, but I'm not going to do that shit because I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm just going to tell you guys that.
Watch this. This nigga trying to stop himself from crying.
The punishment is not equally dealt among different creators on the platform. That's all I'm going to say.
There's favorites in YouTube.
Absolutely.
We get it. You know, it is what it is. But luckily, Rumble, we're their favorite too. So there you go. We support Rumble because they support us. And ultimately, guys, if you want to be frank about it, listen, we need your help. It's what it is. And look, we planned for this. We had some savings and some stuff on the side.
Of course.
100%. But we need support to make this last longer.
Yeah.
And as well be up front right now. Because look, at the end of the day, guys, if we get canceled off of YouTube, marketing is finished. We got to focus on other ways to market. Maybe run some ads, whatever. But the point is that, like, right now, we need your help.
Yeah. And also, guys, keep in mind, because like some people have like misconstrued when I said this. When I said I'm fine, I got my real estate, whatever, I'm talking about myself. I can walk away from this and be fine. I can absolutely stop podcasting today and be fine, right, financially, because I've built myself up to a place where I get a good amount of recurring revenue passively. I don't have to work another day in my life, right? And that was from smart investments and social, which I've shared with you guys before, right? How to invest in real estate, etc. But to run a podcast, to run a business.
So real quick, I want to show y'all something. I just pulled something up. Let me show y'all something. So these are marsupials. Don't incels look like these animals? Y'all think I was playing. Don't incels look like these animals, y'all? Like when y'all be at the store and when they be staring at you, but don't ever say nothing. Don't they be looking like this? They're weirdo animals. Like they're the animals that don't be in zoos. They creep around. They're incel animals. So marsupials are literally incel animals. And that's why I'm calling these red pill dudes marsupials, because they're literally incel animals. They just look weird as hell and they don't have no friends and they just creep around and they just weird as hell. Look at this shit. These are how men be looking at y'all when y'all walk into the store and shit. Weirdo ass fucking animals.
Requires money.
Capital.
Okay? It requires money to pay employees, to keep things going.
Sir, like, what? Listen to this dumb shit, y'all. Why are you telling us this?
Place where I get a good amount of recurring revenue passively. I don't have to work another day in my life, right? And that was from smart investments and social, which I've shared with you.
So Myron looks like a marsupial. No?
You guys before.
Right or wrong? Does Myron look like one of the little marsupials that I just brought up? Myron, he doesn't look like a normal person. He looks like a Dunart. Dunarat. He looks like a marsupial. That's what I'm saying. These dudes literally look like these weirdo animals.
Right? How to invest in real estate, etc. But to run a podcast, to run a business, requires money.
Capital.
Okay? It requires money to pay employees, to keep things going, to keep things on, to keep equipment obviously maintained, to get new equipment when needed, to host shows, etc. So running a podcast, right, like we're doing now at a very high level, versus me being able to take care of myself are two different things. I can't believe that I even have to explain this, that people weren't able to distinguish between the two, but they're two different things. So if we're going to continue to run the pod, right, at the level that we're running it, getting you guys big guests, traveling, doing because we want to do more collabs where, like, you guys see us on other platforms, etc. You guys loved me on Jubilee.
Yeah.
This shit is bad, man. Like, instead of them just sharing a perspective or talking about something, they're literally spending a whole hour talking about how many bills they got. He like, so look, y'all, I can just leave this and live off my real estate. But in order for me to do this podcast, I need y'all to do this and do that. This shit is bad, man. This shit is really bad. This shit is pathetic. So mind you, we all have bills. I want y'all to buy my card game. Not enough of y'all have bought my card game tonight. But I'm not sitting here saying, yo, buy my card game because I got rent to pay and I got food to eat. No. All I can do is present it to y'all and tell y'all how amazing it is. And if y'all don't want to buy it, or if y'all do want to buy it, that's up to y'all. But I'm not going to sit here and whine about, oh, my microphone. I got to pay my microphone bill. What? Like, this shit is sad. I gotta pay my cell phone bill, y'all. So sign up for locals.
You guys enjoy the Boston and Pedos with Vitaly and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna do more of that. We're gonna be branching out, right? But for us to be able to run the way that we do, guys, it requires money. It does.
For everybody to do something, it requires money. What the hell are you talking about? Exactly, Ashley. I talked about the features and the benefits of my card game. Or if y'all enjoy the show, y'all can drop a Cash App, $AARON. And if y'all do, awesome. But if y'all don't, okay, I'm cool with that too. I'm not going to sit here and guilt trip y'all into giving me some money or buying my card game. Whether y'all buy my card game or not, I'm going to be okay. Because the thing about it is, you are the one that's not going to be okay if you don't buy my card game. Because I want y'all to think about that. Thank you, October 3074. Y'all, his card game is dope. See, I got other people that will vouch for me. I don't sit here and say, I got to pay my bills. No. Your life will be better if you buy my card game. Not my life. Think about that. Your life will be better if you buy my card game, not mine. Because $28 is not going to help me do shit. What the hell am I going to do with $28? I would appreciate it, but the value is for you and not me. You trading $28 for a card game is going to help you versus me getting $28. So buy my card game. I want y'all to buy it, but it will help you more than it helps me. Because there's value. But these niggas is sitting here whining and talk about their bills and shit.
And like I said before, Rumble supported us, so now we're just paying back the favor. Doing what we're doing. Guys, I want y'all to name another podcast that got demonetized that went for a year, giving you guys.
Nobody cares. If y'all leave the face of the earth, ain't nobody gonna be crying. Nobody gives a shit, sir.
Free content. We went for another year with like nothing. Like we didn't ask for shit.
Yeah, out to you, bro. Pretty Girls Trade.
And this is for a bigger mission. Just so y'all know, this money isn't gonna go direct to us. This is to support Rumble.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. There it goes. Remember I told y'all that they are on a 360 deal? Remember I told y'all that? They're on a 360 deal. Whatever money that comes in goes to Rumble. They literally just said it. Let me back it up. Hold on. It doesn't go to them. You buy my card game, it goes directly to my account.
See you, bro. Pretty girls trade.
And this is for a bigger mission. Just so y'all know, this money isn't gonna go direct to us. This is to support Rumble.
Yeah.
This money isn't gonna go direct to us. This is to support Rumble.
Yeah.
This money isn't gonna go direct to us. This is to support Rumble.
Yeah.
These niggas are on a 360 rapper deal, y'all. I be damned if I tell y'all to buy some shit and I don't get paid from it. What kind of weirdo shit is that? You on a rapper deal. You niggas aren't rappers and y'all are on a 360 Lear Cohen P. Diddy special. What in the world? What? Uh-oh, Kevin in there flirting. Kevin says, can you play the card game with me? Kevin in there down there flirting. This shit, bruh, this shit is crazy.
See you, bro. Pretty girls trade.
And this is for a bigger mission. Just so y'all know, this money isn't gonna go direct to us. This is to support Rumble.
Yeah.
This money isn't gonna go direct to us. This is to support Rumble.
Yeah.
This money isn't gonna go direct to us. This is to support Rumble.
Yeah, goes to Rumble. Goes to Rumble. Goes to Rumble.
This money ain't going to us, man. There you go,
Damn.
ta-da! It's not even for us.
It's fine.
Man, it's for our fucking people.
Damn. These niggas are on a 360 deal. These niggas are on a slave deal with Rumble. A couple, and they're they're signed to a company that has lawsuits all over the place, and they're getting kicked out of countries. Yes, I'm the one that says P. Diddy was with the FBI. Most definitely, Kevin. Damn. They're on a slave 360 deal. None of this money goes to them. What does a 360 deal mean? It means that a company gives you money up front, and now you got to sell products, and everything you sell, every bit of money you make, it goes to the company and not you. So it's like you get an advance, right? So say a company gives me $1 million advance for 3 years. So now I got to run around and dance for this company. And whenever that company tells me to do something, I got to go do it. So it's like, so for example, a company pays me $1 million for 3 years, right? Say there's a gay party. I'm just making an example. Say there's a gay party in Atlanta, and the company that paid me the $1 million says, hey, go to this gay party because we have some representatives that work with our company and I want you to meet them. If I'm signed to a 360 deal, I got to go to the gay party. That's why Diddy be having all these people do gay shit. Because if they pay you $1 million, you are contractually obligated to do whatever they say to do that's in the contract, which means go to networking events that are linked to the company. And you can't say no, because if you say no, they're going to sue you for not only the money they gave you, but 10% of the money they gave you. So you'll owe them probably $1.1 million, $1.1 million. That's what you will owe them back. So that's what a 360 deal is. So if they tell you to go do something, that you don't want to do, or go fraternize with a person that you don't want to fraternize with, you have to go do it because they just gave you $1 million up front. So Fresh and Fit are acting like these desperate slaves. Rumble. What about Rumble? We got to pay all this stuff because most likely they paid all of this money out from the money that Rumble gave them. So that means if they don't recoup their money back, they're going to sue Fresh and Fit for the money plus 10%. And they don't have it no more.
Over at Rumble because we got to keep the ship afloat, man.
See, we got to keep the ship afloat.
It's not even for us.
It's fine,
man. It's
for Rumble.
It's for our fucking people over at Rumble.
Go ahead and say it's for our daddy at Rumble. They have a Puff Daddy. They have a Lear Cohen at Rumble.
It's not even for us.
It's fine,
man. It's for our fucking people over at Rumble because we gotta keep the ship afloat, man. We gotta stand for free fucking speech. I'm telling y'all, man. If Rumble goes down, guess what? We're limited to. We're limited.
Uh-oh, y'all. Uh-oh. If Rumble goes down, what happens? Listen to this shit, y'all. Everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Check this shit out.
Gotta keep the ship afloat, man. We gotta stand for free fucking speech. I'm telling y'all, man. If Rumble goes down, guess what? We're limited to. We're limited to the fucking bot tubes. If Rumble goes down, guess what? We're limited to. We're limited to the fucking bot tubes.
If Rumble goes down, they have to retire. Because like I said, Facebook don't want them. YouTube don't want them. Twitch don't want them. Twitter don't want them. Where else? Instagram kicked them off. They would literally not be able to be on a platform if Rumble goes down. If Rumble goes down, you will never see Fresh and Fit again. That's how dumb these two dudes are. They put themselves in so much of a little box trying to push the envelope where now they have to sing and dance for Rumble. That shit is crazy.
If Rumble goes down, guess what? We're limited to. We're limited to the fucking bot tubes. Guys.
Oh, no. If Rumble goes down, y'all niggas drive for Uber. It is over with. This shit is so sad. So sad.
But that tolls for them, and I love that bell.
Look, fellas, a lot of y'all be watching Red Pill, and man, it's just blowing up right now. All these incels that get on these podcasts and bash women and say all this. Y'all are listening to the wrong advice. You listening to people who genuinely could never get a woman to save their lives, and they're mad about it, and they're shaming them because of their nature. So let me put y'all on game, because this is the only video you'll ever need to watch in your entire life. If you
this dude is a cornball too, but he made a point.
Actually want to succeed in life, especially with women. Here's the overall arc of this whole thing, right? Women chase men who chase purpose. Women do not chase men who chase women. Most of y'all are chasing women. Even though you say you're going and you're working on yourself and you're trying to make more money, you're trying to get in shape, in the back of your head, you're chasing women because you have no purpose. That is the number one thing. Most of y'all have no purpose in life. You just sitting there looking for women to come into your life so you can control, or you can be the man, and thinking that they're going to follow you when you have nothing to follow. You have nothing that a woman wants to follow. Yep. But at the end of the day, you want them to stick around because you're the man. Real men have purpose. Real men don't care if women follow them or not, because you have a higher purpose. You have something you're chasing. You have a mission that you want to accomplish. You're not sitting there on apps, on dating apps. All of y'all, delete the dating apps. Don't even use them. Because if you're a real one and you on something and you're doing something in this world and you're impactful, you do not need dating apps. Trust me. Trust your boy. You don't need that. You don't need dating apps. You don't need game. You don't need any of these extra things that these gurus are trying to sell to you. These pickup lines. I've never used a pickup line in my life, fam. I don't use pickup lines. I don't even do these whole approach things. I don't use apps. I've probably used it in the past. I once or twice just to see how it was. And there's no reason for that. The reason why you're not getting what you want, you're not getting women who are interested in you and want to follow you, is because you have no purpose. You have nothing interesting about you. So the whole point of this video is you need to develop yourself. You need to actually create the real life experiences and become a well-rounded person and actually chase something that's bigger than you. And you'll see the women come through. It's really like that. And some of the guys who are chasing really big.
So the problem I have with this guy, which shows him he's a cornball also, is I don't never sit around and tell people how to get women. Because what these cornballs don't realize is women are not a part of the equation of manhood. I don't fucking care about no damn woman. Yeah, he's right in what he's saying. That's why I included him in this video. But the problem is he keeps saying the word woman. Like, I want to ask y'all a question. When was the last time y'all heard me say the word woman on this live stream? When was the last time y'all heard me say the word woman on this live stream? I'm waiting. When was the last time y'all heard me say women on this live stream? Just as an example. I don't fucking sit around talking about women all day. Because women are not a part of the equation of manhood. Manhood has nothing to do with a woman. A woman is a byproduct of manhood, but it's not any focus to it. Because as long as you build yourself up, women are going to come. I'm not sitting around like, oh, women, if you want a woman, you got to build yourself. No, if you want to build yourself, you got to build yourself. Women have nothing to do with what you are doing as a man. Nothing. He said just now. But just listen, because he's saying some good shit. But I want you to think about, he says he's not red pill, but listen to how many times he uses women to make his point. Who gives a fuck about a woman? Listen.
Look, fellas, a lot of y'all be watching Red Pill, and man, is this...
I spoke about women. No, I spoke to women on Lapeef because we're on a show with women. I'm on Lapeef because we're on there with women. What are you talking about? But yeah, this man, so I'm going to play this again. I want y'all to hear, he said he's not red pill, but listen to how much he has to include women in everything he says.
Blowing up right now, all these incels that get on these podcasts and bash women and say all this, y'all are listening to the wrong advice. You listening to people who genuinely could never get a woman to save their lives, and they're mad about it, and they're shaming them because of their nature. So let me put y'all on game, because this is the only video you'll ever need to watch in your entire life if you actually want to succeed in life, especially with women. Here's the overall arc of this whole thing, right? Women chase men who chase purpose. Women do not chase men who chase women. Most of y'all are chasing women. Even though you say you're going and you're working on yourself and you're trying to make more money, you're trying to get in shape, in the back of your head, you're chasing women because you have no purpose. That is the number one thing. Most of y'all have no purpose in life. You just sitting there looking for women to come into your life so you can control, or you can be the man, and thinking that they're going to follow you when you have nothing to follow. You have nothing that a woman wants to follow. But at the end of the day, you want them to stick around because you're the man. Real men have purpose. Real men don't care if women follow them or not, because you have a higher purpose. You have something you're chasing. You have a mission that you want to accomplish. You're not sitting there on apps, on dating apps. All of y'all, delete the dating apps. Don't even use them. Because if you're a real one and you on something and you're doing something in this world and you're impactful, you do not need dating apps. Trust me. Trust your boy. You don't need that. You don't need dating apps. You don't need game. You don't need any of these extra things that these gurus are trying to sell to you. These pickup lines. I've never used a pickup line in my life, fam. I don't use pickup lines. I don't even do these whole approach things. I don't use apps. I've probably used it in the past. I once or twice just to see how it was. And there's no reason for that. The reason why you're not getting what you want, you're not getting women who are interested in you and want to follow you, is because you have no purpose. You have nothing interesting about you. So the whole point of this video is you need to develop yourself. You need to actually create the real life experiences and become a well-rounded person and actually chase something that's bigger than you.
We had 11 times he said the word woman.
And you'll see the women come through. It's really like that. And some of the guys who are chasing really big visions, they don't think about women like that. Yeah, you know, we're men. We can look. We can do all that. But at the end of the day, you need a purpose, bro. You need something that people can see that you're working towards so they know that you're worth following. It's not just with women. It's with men, too. Like, if you want guys to really respect you, bro, stop chasing women. Because, God, bro, you need a purpose. You need to be somebody that people find interesting and people find impactful.
All right. I don't even, because he's babbling. But do y'all see what I'm saying? He might as well be red pill. His entire thought process is surrounded by freaking women. The man said the word woman, 15 times in a 2-minute TikTok video? Like, women have nothing to do with manhood. This is the reason why these dudes are so screwed up, because everything in their lives has something to do with a goddamn woman. Nothing in my life has something to do with a woman. Nothing. Well, I coach women, but I do what I do. And a woman is a byproduct of what I do. I don't do shit for some women. I do shit for my family. I do shit for my legacy. Not no damn woman. This is the reason why these niggas are cornballs. I don't do shit for women. I do things for my family, my legacy, for my bills, for myself. Women are going to show up because of what I do for me. I don't do shit for no damn woman. These niggas are weird. This nigga said women 15 goddamn times. Shit is crazy. How is it that I coach women but don't talk about women on a whole live stream? Shit is crazy.
This is literally the only video you need, fam. Tap in.
Red pill community sets men up so badly for long-term relationships. It tells men you have to have a high body count. Cool, they go out and have a high body count, but you have to be with a virgin. Okay, but when they go out into the real world, after they've had a high body count, they are not sexually compatible with a virgin. They are so easily bored by a virgin. They don't know how to work a virgin. They don't have the patience to teach a virgin how to behave in a way that they are pleased with. So they always end up, maybe they'll marry a good woman. They'll go straight to the escorts when they want their pleasure, because they cannot be emotionally and sexually compatible with a virgin, because a true virgin who's good, who's genuinely good, wouldn't select a man that's been sleeping around. So he probably has to fake it to get that good woman. And then while he's being fake, he needs a very promiscuous woman to serve his genuine needs. So he ends up either being married to a good woman and then using escorts on the side. So escorts are still getting the better end of the deal because they see the real you, whereas your wife sees the fake you. Or they end up, I can't be with a virgin. I'm no longer compatible. So they end up with just.
There are some amount of men that, you know, they're in their masculine and they understand that you're supposed to pursue a woman and court her and how to treat a woman. You know, they understand they're supposed to protect and provide. But then you have the other half where they're just trying to figure out life and figure out where they fit in at. So a lot of them beat on their chest like King Kong and say they're alpha when they're really just a beta. Then you got some of them that claim that I'm masculine when they're really feminine. Society and a lot of things that's on social media, especially red pill content, got messed up. Well, men messed up.
Convinced half of the world to not only accept sin, but to celebrate it. Do you know what has been my most enjoyable pride campaign to date? No, what? Well, my gay pride campaign, of course. Not only do I get the chance to promote your own self-destruction, I get to use God's logo, the rainbow, to do it. Love is love, right? My plan not only prevents you worthless humans from reproducing, it distorts the gender roles and allows me to bring all types of chaos and confusion upon your pathetic societies.
And I included that last part because red pill cornballs push an underlying gay agenda. It's very subtle. But Myron has been like he's taken all these different pictures of him with men. Has anybody seen Myron's pictures with like hugged up with men? He hugs up with men all the time. Like, and I don't mean like bro hug, like in the bed hug. Like Myron has been filmed. Well, Myron has more pictures being in the bed with men than he has of being in a bed with women. So the whole red pill ideology has an underlying gay agenda. The little white dude that started red pill literally has some rules. Let's see if I can find the rules. I don't even want to Google this bullshit. What are the red pill rules?
According to qcc.cuny.edu, education and the liberal arts and sciences are about the red pill. One of the core themes of the Matrix is the concept that if you want to transform your world, you must first identify.
What are the 5 steps of the red pill? It's literally 5 steps or some shit. And one of them says no family creation. It's some old weird shit. I'm trying to find it. He probably erased it because everybody laughed at him for so long. Damn, it's not even out here. Okay, I can't find it. But yeah, one of the red pill steps literally said no family creation. What does the red pill rule say about no family creation? Where the hell is it? It literally said no family creation. Oh well, I can't find it. But yeah, it's underlining gay agenda type stuff. So yeah. So got one more video to play and then we'll be out of here.
You know, I play football, you know, I DJ, et cetera, right? So those add to a man's value to an extent, you know. And so I never really understood that women control access to sex. It was something I'm like, damn, okay.
Thank you, Jamie. You're so welcome, Jamie.
And I've said it before, but if we just discuss that talking point, what do you think?
That's cornball shit, and that's what these little dudes be learning from all these little dumbass Instagram posts that these cornballs be saying, because a lot of these cornballs, they hear cornball shit, and since they're cornballs, they don't realize that the other person is a cornball also, but they don't know because they're a cornball. So any person that's not a cornball has the easy understanding that women do not control access to sex. Women don't control shit. Women don't even control what they eat every day. Men control everything. Every morsel of food that a woman eats and consumes comes from men. So women don't control shit.
Okay.
So I can go a little deeper with the access to sex. A woman don't want to have sex with you until you show her why she needs to have sex with you. Like your swag, how you talk, how you operate. A woman don't see a dude. A woman can see a dude like, oh, he can get it, right? But once he starts talking, she gonna be like, oh, hell no. Instantly. So a dude can look like whatever, but if he ain't saying what he's supposed to say or what, you know, what turns her on, she don't want to have sex with him. So I control what she wants to do overall in almost every aspect. So we dictate whether a woman wants to have sex with us by what we say or not say, do and not do, which means we control access to sex. If we don't say the right things, a woman is not going to want to have sex with us. But if we do say the right things, she is going to want to have sex with us. So that means we are actually in control of sex and not the woman. Because I'm the leader. I lead everything, even sex.
So when you woke up, is it in her mind already that as long as he don't say nothing stupid and mess it up, he can get these cheeks?
But if I say something stupid, I just made her not want to have sex with me. So what I say next literally tells her whether she wants to have sex with me or not.
Oh, okay. So he looks good. He walks over. That's all I know.
Say dictates everything.
And he comes over. He takes control at that juncture.
What he says, how he talks, his tone of voice, it gets her wet. He gets her wet. She don't get wet. He gets her wet.
It's like Mr. Lego is speaking of being a community servant, quote unquote. That said, he should expect, quote, nothing in return, unquote, for his selfless act. He's removing her accountability.
See, there go that gay shit. Let me say this real quick.
Hold on. It's like, what do you mean by that?
Servant part. Actual manhood is about servitude. Manhood is about servitude. A man is supposed to serve his community, whether it's men, women, or whatever. Your job, children, everybody, your job is to make sure everybody is good around you. I mean, serve the people that are a part of your community, not helping random people, helping the people that are a part of your community.
It sounded like, Mr. Lego, initially when you're talking about the tires and etc., those women are not kept women. You're dating those women, and what it would sound like is they're not. So they would be.
She's now part of your community.
Because you're dealing with her.
Because you're dealing with her, right?
Okay.
My neighbor is a part of my community. If I see my neighbor's kid run around doing some crazy shit, I might, back in the day, you probably can't do that now. You're gonna grab that kid by the back of their shirt and drag their ass back to the person's house. Like, yo, I just seen your kid by the creek doing some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know they safe. And they're gonna be like, thank you so much. That's a part of the community.
Give me your thoughts on this picture.
What up? We on Loke Nation. A man is not supposed to cook, wash dishes, wash his clothes if he got a woman.
Exclamation point.
That shit sounds stupid to me.
Wow. Why?
I had a woman do this. I had a woman live in my house, right? And it was time for her to go, right? And I'm like, we're going to, make arrangements for you to move out. She jumped up and said, who going to wash your clothes? Who going to cook for you? I'm like, I could cook for my damn self. I wash my own goddamn clothes. The hell are you talking about? Look, like, can you get out? I don't have time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is, a a woman's purpose in my life is not to wash my clothes and cook my damn food. It's way bigger than that. And we can get into that a little later, but it's about what I need. It could be washing my clothes. It could be cooking my food, but it's what I actually need. And so it says a man is not supposed to cook, wash dishes, or wash his clothes if he got a woman. And I say that's stupid, specifically because I may not need you to do all that stuff. Thank you, we on Loc Nation. I don't need a woman to wash my clothes. I can wash my own goddamn clothes. So, because I think that's the problem with incel men. Not saying my man on his video is an incel, but they read on the back of a cereal box what women want, or women read on the back of a cereal box what men want. Every man wants and needs certain things, and we're all different to a certain degree. Now, we all want a woman to sit down, be quiet, and fix us a sandwich, but all together, depending on who you are, what you got going on, you don't need a woman to wash your clothes. I cook. I don't need a woman to cook. I'll cook for her. I don't have a problem with cooking for my woman. I'll cook more than her. What's wrong with that? I wash my own damn clothes, and she washes her own damn clothes. I'm not washing her clothes, and she's not washing my clothes. See what I'm saying? So that's what my point is. Every man has certain needs and wants, and we can't go off some random banner and that speaks for everybody. And the why in that is bigger than the what. So what is cooking for me? Why is why I need her to cook this particular dish for me. I eat healthy, so I mainly just eat salmon and broccoli. So the why I eat salmon and broccoli is bigger than salmon and broccoli. You feel me? That might sound like, damn, you so boring. You just eat this. Well, the why is I'm extremely healthy and I want to live till I'm 85. That's the why. So it ain't about you cooking for me. It's about why I need you to cook for me in a certain type of way. So I don't care about all that. A man is not supposed. I don't care about that shit. That shit is stupid. I cook, she cook, I watch. I don't care about that shit. So say you're single and you go to this woman's house and she fixes you a sandwich, right? Do you know that she just fixed you another nigga sandwich?
What you mean? Somebody taught her how to fix that sandwich that way?
If she didn't ask you what you like on your sandwich, she just fixed you another nigga sandwich. How she know what you want on your sandwich? So if all this cooking and cleaning shit is just robotic. She doing other niggas shit for you. No, what do I need on my sandwich? See, if a woman has been told that all men want is a woman to cook and clean, second she come in your house, she gonna start cooking and cleaning. I'm be like, yo, what are you doing? I'm cooking and cleaning. You essentially cooking and cleaning for another nigga because you didn't ask me what I particularly need you to cook and clean. Wow. That matters to me. Cooking may matter to me, but it may not matter to me. Are you going to ask me, does it matter? Or are you just going to start cooking and cleaning like a goddamn maid? If it don't matter, you cooking and cleaning for another nigga. Facts. Don't come in my house operating in a way that another man taught you to operate. You got to find out what I need and what I want. So you're going to sit down and observe and ask questions so you know exactly what I in particular need. Don't come around me doing shit because you think another man liked it. You programmed to do what another nigga told you to do and not what I told you to do.
So you don't agree with the sentiment of sex, salad, and silence. Sex, silence, and sandwich.
Oh, yeah, but it needs to be the type of sex I want, the type of silence I want, and the type of sandwich I want.
John Henry with the 10 ounces. You're conflating community service with personal interest. Exactly what I'd expect to hear from a guy with a dingleberry caught between his teeth from lunching on furrowed butt cheeks. God.
Wow.
You want to respond to this? You good?
My personal interest is my community.
My community.
So it's the same thing. See, a lot of dudes that have been raised by women, they don't have any type of interest in anybody else's business. You know how your mama taught you stay out of other people's business? I don't stay out of other people's business. Everybody's business is my business. My neighbor's business is my business, because I need my neighbors to be in my business. Sometimes if I'm gone, if I go out the country or whatever, and somebody breaking my house, or some dude done open my garage and it ain't me, I need my neighbor to be like, yo, you good? Like, I just seen some dude just open your garage. I need them to be in my business sometimes. You feel me? So no, our business is our business. That's how we protect each other. So it comes from all these dudes that have been raised by women. Stay out of other people's business. No, that's that child molester shit. That's how the nasty uncle was able to get away with everything, because it was stay out of everybody's business. Stay everything. No. Where that nigga at? What happened? Who did what? No. Everybody's supposed to be on the same accord. And you don't know if they on the same accord as you until you get an understanding of what they doing and how they operate. And that's being in other people's business. Facts.
Modern is an insult. The stuff that we talking about is factually where we are as people right now.
Yeah.
So when you call somebody modern or you say you're traditional, what you're doing is refusing to acknowledge the things that have happened to black people, not just in your life, because you think.
So this is simply a conversation about modern men versus traditional men. I'm a traditional man, and he is talking about being a modern man. Shout out to Trip, that's my guy.
Somehow what you've done in your life has allowed you to evade what has happened to all of us. And you haven't.
Wow.
I don't care how much money you make, family.
Yeah.
What's actually modern is that black women have had to stand on their own in roles that they probably shouldn't have had to stand in. And black men have been attacked and kept from the roles that
This is bullshit, and I'm gonna show you why.
would have allowed our black women to be soft. That's a fact of where we are, not
Woo.
nobody's opinion. So when you call somebody modern, you calling somebody knowledgeable of the current circumstances of our community.
Of the current circumstances, what about now?
If you refuse
Put
to
his cash
change,
up at the
that means
bottom,
you're
bro.
not the man you think you are. Because a man knows his surroundings and adjusts accordingly to survive and keep the best interest of his people at the forefront. You're not modern, you missing the point, bro.
If you're not modern, you missing it. Because
Watch how I break this shit down.
that is current. What is happening now?
First of all, making a choice to be traditional versus modern is simply that, a choice. And second of all, we're not refusing to acknowledge what happened to black people. We're actually acknowledging what actually has happened to black people in real time. Look at modern men versus traditional men, modern women versus traditional women. This is acknowledgement of the differences between the two groups of people. And with all that being said, traditional men and traditional women are more about family, and modern men and modern women are all about themselves. And what we all remember, the guy that said something in the super chat. Hold on, where is it? Right here. Yeah, here it is right here. Remember the guy said this?
You're conflating community service with personal interest. Exactly what.
Keyword personal interest. Modern men only care about themselves. And watch how I answer
I
this.
expect to hear from a guy with a dingleberry caught between his teeth from lunching on furrowed butt cheeks. God.
Wow.
You want to respond to this? You good?
My personal interest is my community. So it's the same thing. See, a lot of dudes that have been raised by women, they don't have any type of interest in anybody else's business. You know how your mama taught you stay out of other people's business? I don't stay out of other people's business. So going back to this right here. We is in a counterproductive, self-serving space. That's a self-serving space. That's what modern men are. All they care about themselves. They don't even understand that they have a responsibility to their community. because all modern men care about is themselves. Is in a counterproductive, self-serving space. That's acknowledgement for your ass. And you say, what happened to black people? Well, what has happened to black people in the last 20 years is exactly why we're having this conversation. Modern men and modern women are actually the result of what has happened to black people. I wrote down some notes. Modern women are more free-thinking, more sexually liberated, aren't looking to get married, okay with simply having babies out of wedlock. And because of all this, modern women are complaining about men seeing them or looking at them as less desirable. All of this is pointing us in one direction. And that is, we as a group of people are moving away from family and away from marriage and away from intact family units. And this is what we are choosing to do. And we can't blame this on nobody else because these are all choices that we are making. We have the choice to do whatever we want to do. Life today is easier and better than it's ever been. We can literally pull out our phones, order a car to take us wherever we want to go, order food from anywhere, and almost order a whole person to go out with on a Friday night, Tinder or whatever else. We're on this planet to pair bond and build families together, not live independently of each other. And then with modern men, because I talked about modern women, modern men are fundamentally weaker in every way and are totally okay with being partners with their woman instead of leaders of their woman. And let me ask you a question. Is it really that we're refusing to change, or is it that we're refusing to give up on family? That part right there. We're refusing to give up on families. We aren't refusing to change. We're refusing to give up on family like y'all are. So none of this is an ignorance of what's going on. It's actually an understanding of what's going on and our refusal to live within it because it's counterintuitive of our nature and biology. We aren't supposed to live independently of each other. And keep it. Bruh, that part right there. We are living counterintuitive of our nature. We are not supposed to live independent of each other. Keep this in mind, the three things that I take from modern men and modern women is independence from each other. Everybody thinks they can just do things on their own without the other person, which is stupid. 2, counterintuitiveness. And 3, the lack of presumed or understood roles within relationships. You know, they talk about partnership like a man and a woman is the same. All that is just dumb, in my opinion. Okay, now we get to the good part, the victimization of women. Women love to be victims of circumstance, right? So he says,
what's actually modern is that black women have had to stand on their own in roles that they probably shouldn't have had to stand in. And black men have been attacked and kept from the roles that probably.
Men ain't been attacked and kept from no goddamn body. I don't even know what the hell he's talking about right here.
Would have allowed our black women to be soft.
If you are a single person and you don't have any children and you are a sound body and mind, you can just go get a job. You can work at Staples. You can work at Walmart. You can work anywhere. Go to college. You can do whatever you want to do because the only person you have to take care of is yourself. And it's not easy, but it's not necessarily super difficult. You can get a roommate. 2 people can live in the same apartment or whatever, right? But what the majority, 90% of our women have done is multiply themselves. So now it's her and a little her, or her and a little boy, or her and 2 little hers. Remember, he says women had to do this and had to do that. No, they made choices, which is running around having fatherless babies. And now their lives are extremely difficult because they got to deal with another person. And in a lot of cases, mentally, they're not even ready to do this stuff by themselves, even though they did it by themselves. So are or were women forced to do all these things? The answer is no. You chose to multiply yourself and make your lives even worse. You chose to skip steps and don't require marriage before you have a baby. So now your life is harder. You chose to start a family backwards. Y'all all have kids, but none of y'all have husbands. How did that happen? Our women are the most educated group in America, but at the same time, the most evicted group in America. So all of these are choices. If you actually chose to focus on understanding men a little bit better, getting therapy, and finally letting go of your childhood trauma, because the majority of our women have been raised by angry, selfish, self-centered, vindictive, abusive single mothers. What you ladies tend to do is forget about all 16 years of your childhood trauma that you endured day after day after day after day after day. And now you blame it on men and saying men did A, B, and C to you. And we, the men you actually get in relationships with, we didn't meet you until you were like at least 19, 20, or 25. So I don't know how we traumatized you when the first 16 to 20 years of your life was with your mother. So sitting down with a therapist and dealing with 16 to 20 years of trauma, that's a lot of work to do. So instead of going to therapy for like 3-4 years to deal with all of the stuff that you endured as a child with your own mother, you choose to ignore all of that. That will actually put you in a better emotional position to find or receive a husband. You choose to circumvent all of that and just go to college, thinking that college is going to fix everything. But sadly, the majority of you ladies spend 4 years in college in order to make $53,000 a year. And that's high because the majority of you only make $37,000 a year after graduating from college. And most of you, after graduating or before graduating from college, you're already a single mother, which of course has made your life that much harder, which is your choice, right? We're talking about choices and options, right? And then he says,
and black men have been attacked and kept from the roles that probably would have allowed our black women to be soft.
And then he says black men were attacked and kept from the roles that we were supposed to, whatever. I've not been attacked by anybody, and I haven't been kept from anyone. So, like I said, this sounds good. Have you ever been attacked or kept from anything? No. Who is attacking and who is keeping people from whatever? If I choose to scam or sell drugs or do some crazy stuff, yes, I will be kept away from something because I will go to jail. And as far as attacking, I don't know who is getting attacked. I don't know. Bears? Who is attacking us? I don't know. Altogether, we have pretty good lives in this modern society. So ain't nobody getting attacked or kept from nothing unless you go to jail because you made a choice to do something illegal. And lastly, calling someone modern is saying that they are knowledgeable of the current circumstances. Cool. No problem. But what you did not say is, are these modern people going to do something about the current situations in that part in society? See, I actually agree with him right here, because the first thing you have to do is admit that there's a problem. You have to acknowledge that there's a problem, right? So modern people acknowledge that there's a problem. But what if the existence of y'all, which is modern people, the actual problem, and we are choosing not to be part of the problem? How about that? Acknowledge the fact that you, as a modern individual, is actually the problem. And now we can get somewhere. And us traditional people can start working out a solution to y'all. Do y'all realize that modern men and modern women are the actual problem? The existence of modern men and modern women are literally the problem. The reason why black people are so screwed up and there's so many single mothers and there's so many weak men is because the majority of black people are modern men and modern women. That's literally the problem. Because that's really it. It's not about modern versus traditional. How about we all work together and fix the problem that y'all actually are living? Y'all didn't start it. Y'all didn't cause it, but y'all are living in it. Y'all are swimming in the problem, thinking that it's okay. So the actual problem at hand is literally the existence of modern thinking people. That's really it. The beginning of coming up with a solution is acknowledging that there's a problem, and then we all work together on creating a solution. And then action steps for other people, unlike us, unlike the leaders, to actually carry out these steps. All right, y'all, I am out. 10:30. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Does anybody have any questions or any whatevers before we go? Give y'all a couple seconds. So nobody has anything? All right. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's night.